Okay, you guys, I don't know who's going to get a notification, who's not. I don't even know. I didn't schedule this. I'm just coming on. But you can always watch a replay, um, and I just want to give you an update. I just heard from Gloria, and Ira is still seizing, and she's in Salt Lake, and her. Hi, guys. Hi. She, her vitals are going to dangerous levels. Her blood pressure, her, so they have her in an induced coma because they can't do surgery with her and this week and how she's doing right now. So the doctor told Gloria she needs a miracle. And we know she can have one. She can. That can happen. So Gloria is driving 350 miles right now to Salt Lake City. So she can have Ira's babies there too. And they will be in there. She has to drive Ira's motorhome because she doesn't have a reliable vehicle herself. They do happen, wondering. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. She's been through a lot in her life, and she's very strong. Thank you, Jerry. Exactly. $5 You think that? You think she can do it in that time? Yes, we do. Exactly, Frazzled. Right. I'm worried about Gloria. I am. It's late for her to get on the road, and she joined. Gloria joined our chat earlier, and she just wrote and told me how she could see why Ira felt the way she did about all of us, because she was so happy to see that, how much we care about her and how much Ira has counted on us. And I'm so happy we've been there. She has no family. And it killed me the other day when she said how scared she was. I know she is. She's not, Legs. The doctor said she needs a miracle. She's in an induced coma right now. You remember when she said that? I was so glad that I had the camera on, because that hurt me feeling so bad. So what happened is the aneurysm that they found the other day burst. So she went into emergency surgery, and she started yeah, I was watching you guys' legs. I was. Your husband had that too. Yeah. I know, Jerry. At 3 o'clock today, they rushed her into emergency surgery, and then they lost her once. She started seizing, and they lost her and brought her back once. So they airlifted her to uh, Salt Lake City. I don't know, Maze. I don't know because Leg's husband has that same thing, and they're not taking it. They're not taking his. She didn't get to have her. They can't do the bypass now because her blood pressure and her vitals are going so low, dangerously low. Guess what, Jerry? Gloria said that she said Ira said that you're going to take the monkey. I said I'm not. She's going to get better, and she's going to keep her monkey. Oh my gosh, I know, Legs. I can't believe it. I was so hoping for better. I'm so thankful that we can find out. I have Gloria's phone number. I know. Really? Oh, really? See? And we know a lot of things about her life that have been really, really, she's lived through some horrible stuff. And tonight, even Gloria told us her severe abuse is why she was not able to have children. I'm not telling my husband this. Yeah, don't. Like, see, he needs, look what can happen if that bust. You can't. Oh my, I'm just seeing this about, oh wow, I didn't know that. You know what, Wandering Spirit, I'm glad you said that because you know what? That's exactly what I was thinking. All evening, I've been thinking about how people just do such stupid things all the time and hurt each other and they don't care. And look at her. She's all by herself, no family. She's always had a piece of my heart ever since. When she told us that her parents had sold her as a child, I couldn't even imagine. And she's all alone. Nobody should be alone. Oh, hi, Devious. Thank you. Oh, Kimmy, you're here. She has they've got her in an induced coma because they can't do surgery because her vitals are too low. And Gloria said the doctor told her that she needs a miracle. No, and her neighbor is driving her mobile home 350 miles to get to her. Yes. Like I think you're right because she feels her neighbor said that she promised her she would let her family here know. And she has no family. When her husband died, a lot of people came after her for money. Well, not her family because after her family sold her, she escaped that. So she got married, but she couldn't have children. That's why she treats that monkey. Jerry, you won't believe what that neighbor told us tonight. She said that monkey rides a skateboard, has a battery operated little pink car. They can, right? She can. She's a strong woman. It's just crazy to think that somebody is by themselves. They're all alone. Yeah, I know. I know. Oh, Angela, hi. She has always had my heart, I'm telling you. Me and Cindy and Mr. Snotty were always so worried about her. What I think is, you know what? Do you know what her neighbor said that Ira went and paid a year of her lot space and didn't tell her. Absolutely. Amen. Thank you. DBS. Exactly. I hate for someone to feel so alone. It makes me horrible. Right, we do. Because you know what? Every time I see a new message from her neighbor, I'm like, oh my gosh, so scared to read it. But she's still here. She's still here. And her neighbor said she's going to have a long road, but she said I'll be here for her the whole way. And I will go and see her too. It's only about 7 hour drive for me, I think. I know you. That's exactly right. Like so many people, we don't know how many people are literally all alone. It seems crazy to me. I have a huge family, and I don't have near enough time to spend with the people I want to spend time with that I love dearly. But that's not the case for everyone. Oh, don't say that, Angela. You can't be alone. You're not alone. You have children. You have a husband. She does, Kimmy. That made me feel really good. Made me feel so proud and really good the way she talked to her neighbor about us. Right? Because remember, I was so worried I didn't see her. And that first day of the trial, she showed up, and I was like, oh my God, it's Ira. I had been so worried about her. She is. Summer, you're right. You're right. No, you know what, Angela, you're absolutely right. You are. And that might be even way worse, right? I guess so. And I'm very sorry to hear that. I am sorry because you know what? That's not okay. Exactly. This is a very good time to say, you know what? Stop with the ridiculousness. You know, we have what I am assuming, I don't know, an elderly woman driving a motorhome 350 miles right now to get to her. That's the only person she has. I'm worried. I'm very worried about Gloria now. You know, there are real things happening, real, real bad things happening. For people to create bad things is really sick and disgusting. I want absolutely nothing in the entire world to do with that. Nothing. Oh, frazzled. Think you know how much I love you guys. I can't tell you. I never had any idea that this would happen. I am so thankful. You're right. I am so thankful because I'm so thankful for you guys. We have a wonderful family here. Oh, Jerry, thank you. You know what? We should be very proud of ourselves that we affected somebody like that because that's really big. And yes, Angela, you do have a family right here. You do. Don't ever think you don't. I never want anybody to think that, to feel that way. Oh, thank you. Angela, you know we care. I've worried about you ever since you walked into that damn scene. That was crazy. See, we have a wonderful group here, and I'm so thankful for you guys. And I just knew that I had to come and tell you because I know we were all worried about her, and she needs all the prayer she can get. Oh, Kimmy, sweetheart. Maze, you guys, you're awesome. Oh, thank you guys so much. And it's a special place. It is. I don't know why, but it is. And it doesn't matter. It just is. This trip has been bad. What do you mean? The move? Yeah, we're not going to have that, legs. We can't. I can't deal with that. Oh, Kimmy, I know it doesn't sound weird. I hope it is. Hi, Marshmallow. I'm assuming that you're not. Oh my God. Did Top Hats get here? Yeah, is that Michelle? I heard that it was, and I'm definitely not in the mood for that. No, Faith, we came to give a an update on Ira's condition. Things aren't going so well for Ira right now. Oh, it's not Michelle. Yeah, I know. I had heard at one time it was. I mean, I really just don't. I don't want to hear anybody who makes fun of people that are sick. I can't. Right? I know. I feel the same way, Legs. So many times I think I know it's crazy because I was like, wow, Frazzle didn't come in and Jerry's not here and I'm all nervous. I know they want to know and like, where's Legs? And I know I feel like we all feel the same way. I don't know what is going on. I would love to listen to a prayer. I need it tonight. Yeah, Faith. Yeah, we will say a prayer before we get off here. I don't know if I can get through it, but I know that Mr. Snotty can. So Faith, yeah, I know you probably knew that she had to go to. They found the. Oh my gosh, what do you call it? Can't even think right now. So Ira had the. Gosh, I don't know why I can't think. I can't say any of it right now, and I know it, but she had emergency surgery today at 3. They lost her on the table once. They brought her back. Aneurysm, yes. Okay, okay. Gosh, remember she told us that the other day. She had that, and um, she is seizing. They airlifted her to Salt Lake City, and she her vitals are too low. They can't do surgery because her all her vitals keep dipping into dangerous levels. So she is. Her neighbor is driving 350 miles right now to get there, and the doctor said she needs a miracle. So we need to get one. We need to have one. They have her in an induced coma. Right, I know. See, I don't even know that much about it. I just thought that maybe oh, I'm sorry. I know I'm not keeping up like I should here. Okay. Okay. Well, that makes sense, Legs. Yeah, that does make total sense. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, you guys. Right. I think so too. That's a good thing, right? They can get all of that built back up and then they can do the surgery. That's so sweet of her friend to take what Angel, Grace, and Theo to her. Oh, good. See? Yes, that is great. I think that we can, this can, she's a strong woman. She's been through a lot. If anyone can do it, she can do it. With enough prayers, that's what it's going to take is prayers. What is it we're trying to do, babe?
iPhone?
Yeah, I don't know.
I have no idea.
I have no idea about any of it, actually. I really don't know any of it. Did you get your test done, Angela? Oh, Angela, that's so sweet of you. Thank you. She is frazzled, isn't she? Oh my goodness. Such a sweetheart. And she needs prayers for sure. Because I'm nervous about her driving in the middle of the night. We love you too, Angela. We do. We have a big family here. It's about everybody. It is. Did you get woke up? Sorry about that. Yeah, I won't stay on. I really just wanted to let you guys know about. Yes, it is very sweet of you, but we are worried about you too, Angela. I want you to know I went and bought a whole bunch of those dots. And they're more expensive here than, and they gave me heartburn. I will actually. You know what? I've been talking to Cindy Workman. We've been texting, and she asked me to put that word out there. If anybody wants to, um, contact each other, I can give anyone's email if you want me to. She said the same thing, Kimmy. Yep, that's very sweet of you. You all have my email. You can. Oh, I'm all lost here. Yeah, I definitely do. But I also feel very happy that she did feel that way and she felt really comfortable in here. That makes me very happy. Oh, I agree too. And I think that that is going to happen. Yeah, no worries about that at all, Legs. Don't even worry about that. No, you are such a sweetheart, Kimmy. When I was texting with Cindy earlier, she said, that Kimmy Love cracks me up. I love that girl. So yes, we do. Uh, I feel fine. Faith is fine. I mean, I'm not happy. I'm nervous. I'm very nervous. And I'm scared for her. I don't want, and I'm very scared for Ira, but I feel hopeful. Lots of prayers and everything it can happen. She needs a miracle and she can get one. Oh, that's absolutely the truth, Legs. Good God. Absolute shit show over there. Yeah, we don't have drama here. We care about people for real. It's true. You know, Ira really got to me and to all of us. And you know, she has that toughness about her. You can just tell. And so when she said the other day that she was scared, it absolutely broke my heart. Hey, how are you? You're at your mom's house? How is she? Yes, we're praying for your mom all the time. Oh God, no. Okay. Oh my gosh. More. Oh gosh, I'm scared now. Oh, goodness. I know, I'm so scared now. Oh, goodness. Lemon pill, you say? Oh, I'm so nervous. I don't know. What is going on?
Hey,
Hey, how is it's not good?
it's to me, it's not. No, we went to Brooklyn. That nurse roughed it. He was really cool.
We can't hear you.
You can hear me?
No.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just not talking loud enough. Is that it?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
A couple like about a week ago, my mom she was roughed up. No, I don't know if it was intentionally, but my mom needs people to be gentler with approaches, and they weren't just with one nurse. They had to hear from her now. So they
Oh,
moved to
you're
the hospital, right? To the rehab part of the center. You can hear me, right?
no, you're breaking up. I'm not sure what.
Shit, why am I breaking up? You can hear me?
I can sporadically, but it's just choppy.
How am
Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you fine.
Oh my gosh.
Am I an idiot? You think it's my internet? What about now? Better? Is it better? Better?
No. Is it you think it's here, babe? Is it this internet?
Wait, let me see if I'm connected on her. Oh yeah, I'm on her.
Oh no, I want to know what's happening. Oh, when she sits up, you said, Kimmy? Oh, I wanna-
Can you hear me back?
Oh, I don't think so.
What in our nation? Wow, I try.
What the hell? This is pissing me off.
I think it's me. I think it's me. Let me go over. Usually I get. Is this the
Go
router?
too different. Everybody's about to cry here. Everyone's like, oh no.
Oh,
Yep.
I'm right by the router.
Oh, that sounds better. I think that's better.
Okay. So like about a week ago, they were really rough with my mom. They were rough with my mom, and so she was in the rehab. heart.
Oh, right.
And I guess I'm really bad with medical, but she's at a cancer center of a main hospital here in Jersey. And I went there today, and they put her on the other side of the rehab, and they were rough. And
Yeah.
she got an x-ray last week to see if her rib was broken. She wasn't broken, thankfully. And then all of a sudden, when I went to go see her today, she's hesitant to cooperate with um, physical therapy. So if she's hesitant to cooperate with physical therapy, she's not moving. If she
Oh
doesn't
my.
walk, they're not letting her out. She can't come home. You get what?
Because she's not walking.
Yeah. She needs to get up and move around.
Oh, you're out again. We can't hear you.
You
Oh shit.
hear me now?
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Okay, so she needs the physical therapy,
Yeah. She's
but she doesn't want to.
no.
Oh gosh.
And for me, like, it's kind of been this thing where I just don't want. I just, every time I see her, she looks smart.
Oh gosh.
Your mother,
So,
I know everybody's gone through someone that they love. Uh, and
so she's trying. She's giving up,
I believe so. I believe so. Yeah.
and that's the hard part right there because she has to have the fight in her to do this.
Absolutely.
This is, I mean, cancer is such a
Beast.
beast. A- Exactly,
Yeah.
and it takes a lot to fight that. She's
Yeah.
getting poor care. Oh, yeah, I know. I agree too, Legs. Yeah, you need to put her, the fight in her. If anybody can do it, you can, Molly, for sure.
She's
But
very stubborn, patient. She's very. I don't know if you've ever really been around these comes on.
yeah, I've seen her. I've heard her voice. I've heard, yeah, yeah, she cracks me up.
Yeah. She's something else.
But the fight she has in her, you can tell where you get it from. You can see it in her. And that fight, if she goes in that way, sometimes it gets hard because they just get tired and they just don't feel like. I mean, I've seen it with my family before too, when they just say they just can't. It's too much. And it is hard. It's so hard.
Yeah.
And that area affects so much. It ends up causing the back, all of that.
Yeah. I saw her back. It was all very, very purple. Yeah, purple. My three aunts in the room, and for her, she's going to be coming. When Uncle Tori's out, he's down in South Carolina. We got rid of him, thank God. And I'm going to
He,
a nice chandelier in the room, crystals, and keep the that can be replaced. And I mean, it has like the court table. If somebody spilled water on it,
oh, you're breaking up again. I can't.
it looked as if like the side, um, fur- the furniture, like the end table had like they didn't use a coaster.
Oh, right, 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 right. Okay.
The wood was raised because someone spilled something and then it bumped up.
Uh-huh.
I was like, no, my mom's not having it. That's
Oh
not
my God.
gonna happen.
Is it from radiation? Has she had radiation?
Yes, that's what
I was
cured.
going to say that's what it sounds like.
Yeah, that wiped out 90% of tumors.
Yeah, but it really takes a toll on your, it does.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
know what people don't realize, well, I mean probably they do. Of course I didn't realize it. You know, when my mom went through it I was 10. It took me a long time to ever really understand a lot of it. But for it to kill the cancer, it kills everything, good and bad.
Yeah.
And it really takes a major toll on your body.
Yeah.
That's what ends up happening a lot of times. People don't end up dying actually from cancer. It's from what everything else it's caused. Um, and it's really hard on your body. It is so hard. And that's what makes it hard for them to even want to try. You know, they just give up because it's a lot.
Yeah. I'm in the living room where my mom like usually stays and all her stuff is here. Her medication, her wig, you know. Look, you want to see her wig.
Oh my God. Oh my gosh.
Her wig. They bought
Did she lose her hair?
a lot of it in the
Oh,
wig. And pictures of all that, and it's been her. And I walk that has you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm walk her. The 18 pillows I bought her, 18 box shoes and high school for slippers. But I put 18 pairs of slippers. Her robe. Yeah, robe. Like I want her robe so bad.
her robe. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's choppy again. I'm sorry.
her robe. I really want her robe.
Oh my gosh.
And yeah, it's weird because normally when I'm over, she's got the TV black and we didn't really usually do that. She had 20 and
I can't, I don't understand what you're saying.
she had it on 29, the volume on the television.
Oh,
Yeah, she keeps the television blasting. And
oh my,
I brought it down and I brought it down to
oh my
17.
God. Does it really go that loud?
Yes. For, for a normal person. And every time I speak to her, she goes, "What? Are you deaf?" She goes, "No." She goes, "You got to speak loud." I don't need to shout. You need to be there. Yeah.
So
But
your uncle, are you talking, is it Corey or Tori? What's his name?
Tori, Uncle
Tori.
Tori. Yeah.
Okay.
For 7 years, they took care of her.
I remember hearing about this
Yeah.
and he's gone.
He went to Uncle Joe's house in South Carolina.
Because he was just supposed to come stay for a little bit, right? And then,
No, no, they had because Grandma and Grandpa died.
oh, okay, right.
Then we realized he was a trained man. My mom needed that room.
Wow.
She can't go.
Well, and that's a lot anyway for to have all that.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's, oh my gosh. I hate cancer so bad.
yeah, it's pretty bad.
It's so, But that shrunk, so that's good though. That's really good.
Yeah.
And so are they thinking that they can take it out?
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't even really know what kind of question.
okay. Todd Pats is saying that the video stream is great, but it's the sound, possibly earbud or mic issue. I don't know. That's what Todd Pat. I don't know anything about anything myself.
I don't have earbuds. Let me see if I can check my what am I gonna do? I'm gonna check my, what do you call it?
See, right now it sounds great to me.
I'm gonna check the what do you call it? Bluetooth. Uh,
Oh,
I just turned off my Bluetooth. Do you hear me better? You should hear me better.
is everybody?
You
What do you
should,
think?
because
Yeah, I think so.
my Bluetooth is connected to my car, which is right outside.
Oh, right.
My remember I once told everybody that it was the window. There's the window. Talking to my mom. This is the couch that she sits on. My car's right there.
Oh, so it's trying to pick up on it. Okay, yeah, everybody said it's much better. Yeah, that's
It's got to
so.
be it.
So your mom sleeps on the couch, but you got her the one chair, right?
The chair's right there. Yeah.
And does she like that?
She complains about this little wall. Violet's upstairs with my stepfather. Living,
Violet's there.
yes, living her best life. Life. Yeah. Adrian and Jake are on a camping trip.
Oh,
Yeah. So they're gonna come next weekend, and then Dawn will be here the next weekend after that.
okay. I was just gonna ask about Dawn. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what she needs. Everybody to for everybody to be there and her to see what she needs to fight for.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. I had a really good discussion about, uh, and this might hit people. I'm trying to target everyone when I say this. This is not what this,
I can't hear you again.
I'm not to, jab anybody personally in the who may be watching this, but I did say this to my mother and my stepfather. We have my mother has a strange relationship with one of her sisters, and it was because of pettiness over a will.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, over a will. Grandma, like just garbage, petty, low life, and apparently all eyes out and stuff like that. But that, you know, this aunt of mine realized she doesn't know that she doesn't have a man that they do work for, like to build it. She loves her, her wealth for this. And I say, right
Oh, we can't hear it all now. Nothing.
back.
What the fuck?
This is the worst.
This is pissing me off. I want to hear this.
Can you hear me now? No?
Yeah, it gets better and then it doesn't. And then it goes away. I don't know why.
This is the weirdest shit. I've never had this problem ever. ever.
Well, I have, but I think everyone. Am I okay, you guys? Can you? Does everybody hear me? I'm not sure.
I'll go over by the Wi-Fi box. Okay, you
Well,
good? How about this? Does this sound better? And by the Wi-Fi box again.
yeah, I think it is, but it gets better and then it goes away because I was listening. So what you were saying, I think what you're saying is that your mom and her stepsister or
No, her real sister.
her real. Okay, okay, that's what.
You can
And they
hear.
had a hassle over a wheel.
Yeah, they had some pettiness over. Went to the court. Like did some real low life pettiness bullshit over a will, and it was mainly my aunt's fault. Why they have this strange relationship. I mean, a strange relationship. Can you hear me? Good.
Yeah, I think so. I think this is good.
All right.
Yeah.
This is where I usually sit. Oh yeah, this was just one of the flowers that we couldn't bring in. Just no, you can't bring flowers to a cancer oncology ward. Um,
Wow. Seriously.
yeah, I have more. I got more. Um, um, I said, um, I said to my mom, well, my aunt, they told my aunt someone ran into her a couple weeks ago and said, "Oh, did your sister has cancer?" And she immediately started bawling, bawling, bawling in tears. And I brought that up today and I said, "Do you want to know something?" And I just wanted to say that this is not a jab at anybody personally, and I don't want anybody to feel and take this personally, but for my family, this was very real because we've never had problems like this in our family, and we have a huge family. And I said to my mom, I said to my mom, and my stepfather said, "You think she to the realization, being such an evil bitch, that she doesn't have a man that is going to drive her to chemotherapy and radiation and is going to stop working and let the bills stack up because he's taking care of her. And she realizes that she doesn't have a group of friends that would drop everything to come over and paint her room and clean her house and make sure that she has everything that she needs. And she realizes that her children are probably not going to drive from other states and fly and do all this, and she's just lacking that. And she probably realizes, you know what, after losing her father to cancer and her mother to cancer and her brother to cancer and now her sister to cancer, who's going to take care of her? And
Right.
she goes she goes, wow, I never thought of that way. I said, listen, when you burn enough bridges, when you're evil and mean like that and cruel, you don't do your husband wrong, you don't do your kids wrong, and you don't burn bridges like that. Because look at all this. And right before I left, because we had to leave, it was like visiting. You know what happened, Jackie? There was a woman sitting on the bed, and she waved at me. And when I was in the elevator, I thought that it hit me. I was like, oh my God, that woman waved at me. I should have went in there and visited with her. I should just walked into her room, introduced myself, and gave her a hug and started talking to her. I'm gonna go in her room tomorrow. I'm gonna try to remember to because there's a lot of people in those. You can hear them coughing. I saw one woman that was really walking. She was doing her walk around. She waved at me, and I when it finally hit me, I wish that I would have walked in there, talked to her. I started to wonder, like, did she get any visits? You know, because remember, couple hours before, I was telling my mother, what is my aunt gonna think in years to come if she comes down with cancer? Who's gonna take care of her? Who's gonna
Exactly.
prepare for the funeral? Who's gonna show up to a funeral?
See, that's exactly right.
People don't think about it. Imagine having a funeral. Imagine if you died and you have no one to prepare your funeral. Imagine if you have a funeral and there's only 4 people that show up. Can you imagine what the funeral people are talking about in the office? Oh my God, I guess this person wasn't very liked.
That's why that's what we were talking about tonight.
Really?
Somebody in somebody that is here all the time, and she's doing really bad right now. She had emergency surgery earlier, and they lost her on the table, and so now they airlifted her somewhere else, and they have her in an induced coma because they can't do surgery until her vitals get back up.
Oh wow.
But she has no family.
Do I know her?
Her name is Ira McGinnis. Do you know her?
No.
She she told us a couple months ago about when she was a child, her parents sold her. It's a She broke my heart so much. And then we didn't see her for a while. And 2 weeks ago, she showed up, and I was like, "Oh my God, where have you been? I've been worried about you." And she had had a heart attack. So, but she talked to me and Mr. Snotty and another girl really late into the night one night. And she's by herself, and she knew she had to have surgery just the other day. She told us all how scared she is. And being all alone, it just breaks my heart for someone to be. But her neighbor is helping her. And her neighbor just told me a couple hours ago that she was going to drive the 350 miles to go to the hospital where she's at.
Wow.
But it's her name, and her neighbor told me how, because I made her promise that she would let us know somehow how things were going. And so her neighbor's been emailing me, and her neighbor just said how thankful she's been for the family she has here online. Can you imagine to
No.
have nobody, like you were just saying, like that just kills me for somebody to have no one.
How ironic that I popped in your live on the same night and said that when you were going through this. That's pretty ironic as well.
That's what, when you're saying all this, I'm like, oh my God, this is Ira right here. This is
Oh.
when you said that person waved, because that's what happens. And that's what we were just talking about. Like, how many people are like that don't have anybody? I have such a huge family that I don't even have time to spend with everybody. Just,
Of course.
you know what it's, you just have so much family, and we're so blessed with all that.
Yeah.
But we don't think about how many people don't have that.
No.
And it really hurts my heart so bad that to think of everything she's gone through. And that's what her neighbor told us tonight. She ended up joining chat. She was messaging me saying, the nurse just taught me how to send an email. Can you tell me how to go to your channel, to go wherever Ira goes? Oh my gosh. So I sent her a link, and she popped up, and she was telling us that because Ira has a monkey and a dog.
Oh wow.
And she told me the other day, she goes, well, it'll either go good, Jackie, or you will inherit a monkey. So her neighbor said tonight, she goes, yeah, she already told me that you're taking the monkey if something happens. And this monkey has everything, a car seat, a stroller. It has, she said it rides a skateboard and it has a little motorized car.
Guess
And
what?
she told us, I did not know.
Guess what? You might have a new channel that's gonna have 1 million subscribers in about 3 days.
With monkeys.
Uh, yeah, animal videos.
I know, right?
Make at least $10,000 a month. Yeah,
Oh my God.
easy. You wouldn't have to worry about this shit. Yeah.
Are you kidding? During this trial, we've been watching Jackie and Shadow, the ones that are the parents hatching bald eagles right now. But um, she said, you know what she told us tonight, and I didn't know this. So, God, she said she suffered such horrible abuse, and she wasn't able to have kids, and that's why she is that way with that monkey.
That's it.
So much that this woman has gone through. It's just, oh, hey, Cindy. Yeah, they can't do surgery right now because they have her in an induced coma because her vitals are going too low. But you know what? That might be what it takes. Get her back up, and then she can have the surgery. But I'm gonna go there and see her.
Really? Where is she?
She's in St. John, Utah.
Oh,
You cannot be alone. Nobody, you know what? It breaks my heart how many people died by themselves with that COVID bullshit. I can't think of people dying alone like that. That's too much. It's too much. You can't have people doing that. It's like probably only 7-hour drive for me.
really?
I wish I could be there now with that woman driving 350 miles by herself in a motorhome right now in the middle of the night.
I thought you were in Georgia. You
No,
came,
I'm
you
in Phoenix.
you came all the way out from Phoenix to Georgia for Quinton?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I wish you would have joined for dinner. You would have
I know
loved
everything got all crazy that night because,
because of the junkies.
yeah, I
Yeah,
was out there by myself for that one day.
you should have texted me. I would have told you where we were at.
Well, they tried to tell me I had to leave, and I just stayed there. But I was there when they put in the new, they brought out the cement truck, all that shit to put up the signs.
Well,
I missed the clown somehow. I don't know how
want
I missed that.
you want. I'm glad you missed that, and
Me too.
we weren't there in vain.
Mm-mm.
Our efforts definitely made an impact. We made that little baby's life matter. And anytime they say to any of us, what did you really accomplish? You want to know something? You know his name now, don't you, sweetheart? You know
Exactly
his name.
right.
You know he existed, and she's behind jail. And you want to know something? My voice is one of the last civilian voices she's heard before she got locked up. And I'm glad.
Well, and that's exactly what I said to people. You know what? What you need to do is look at a house because you know what? This looks as innocent as it can be. It's a beautiful neighborhood. Everything's, but you know what? What went on behind those walls was fucking evil. It
Yeah.
was disgusting.
Yeah.
And people need to know that
Just
CPS was involved. And guess what?
go what you got.
Happened anyway.
Go with your gut. That whole thing. And when Bullhorn Betty was at my when she came to Hershey about a week or so ago, like when she was down there by herself and she's like, "Girl, I really need you to start yelling. I really need that. I need you to need that. I need that." I had no idea really what I was walking into. I had no idea. And when she gave me a rundown of what that whole thing was about, I had no idea. I just went on instinct, and my instinct was just grab the sign and just go like this and stop all those cars and say, "Do you know who lives here? Do you know who lives here?" And that was what got everybody's wheels going, the people in the house, the cars, and getting all those people to beep and just stopping everybody and just causing that little chaos out there and say, hey, she's got 2 kids, murderers.
Right. Right.
And here she is talking to a Satanist, right? And I had to tell Vinnie Paulson again because I know I wasn't watching court TV. And then when what's her name told me, she's like, they're like Maurice. I'm like, what? They said Vinnie Paulson's got the Satanist, and I'm like, no way. And they're like, yeah. I said, what the fuck are you doing? He goes, what are you talking about? I said, what are you talking to her for? He goes, who? And I'm like, that fucking crackhead Satanist in Canada. And he goes, yo, my producers. They handed me the cards and said, this is who we're talking to. I said, oh my fucking God. I said, I'm down here. Holy shit. He's like, I had no idea. And I'm like, she's a fucking demon too. And guess what? I don't think she made any followers. Even with that big sign.
Oh my God.
She went nowhere.
That sign, unbelievable.
That was for that grandmother, that was a knife in that baby's heart.
Mm-hmm.
That was something to her own grandson. And do you want to know something? I do believe that it's going to be an O.J. Simpson effect where something's going to come around. We're going to find out that she is behind bars. My instincts are telling me that something is going to happen in the near future where she's going to go to jail permanently. I do believe that she's involved with some big biker gang and some drug ring, but I do believe that they are going to snatch her up.
I think so too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And you know, for me, what I think, I just talked to somebody about it tonight, and my main thing, I think, same with like Summer, the one thing that has to happen is those boys don't go back to Dawn and Candace, and Quentin's siblings don't go back there, back home too. That is what I absolutely cannot handle happening. They cannot have any more kids in their care. None of those people.
They're all pigs.
They're freaking disgusting, and that cannot happen.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to Quentin. I'm going to go to that trial.
Yeah.
I started talking about Quentin. I had like 25 subs, and day one, I started talking about him, and that kid has had my heart.
Absolutely.
It broke my heart so bad to think that you were going to put a child in the trash. I can't, because that was kind of out day one.
Yeah.
Almost day one that they were in the dumpster looking for that kid.
Yep. I mean, when I left there, I felt very defeated. I did. And I don't like that. I felt less defeated with Gabby Petito, but the way that the FBI was looking at me, because I knew they were full of shit. I knew that day that they were full of shit. And remember, I went on Perplex QT and Jay's that day saying they found a gun. And I said it before the news media said it. But it turns out, because the news media was saying on the gun, there was a gun that they're saying, but the news media never actually said it on air. So here I am saying it to these 2 channels when I got to, when I was on the phone, and I was called a liar.
No.
Yes, these hate channels and stuff, they called me a liar. They did. They said that I was down there putting out false information. And how can I defend myself? How could I defend myself about that? She's a liar, putting out false information. She went down there for clout. She went down for clout. And actually, for Gabby Petito, it was not clout. Johnny Depp, definitely clout. Definitely clout. The other night, but then when it was revealed that they found what a few months ago that they found the backpack and the gun. Oh,
Right.
wow! Did any of those channels said, "Oh, Molly Golightly was right," and then they found the footage on Perplex QT's channel or Jay's channel where I phoned in and said, "Yeah, they found the gun." No, they never do that. They never do that. There still hasn't been one channel to like prove me right. They're always calling me a liar, but they never say what I'm lying about. Ever. And I'm like, hey, go ahead, keep calling me a liar. But they always end up looking stupid. But there was a question. I did this show the other night, and everyone had a great time. It was the 80,000K sub special, and it was hosted by Mallory. And it was 80 questions that I promised to answer. I couldn't. One of the questions was, "Is it all about clicks and views?" And I was actually thinking about that in my heart. And I wish I could rethink that because I immediately said yes, only because it's YouTube. What is the point? It is
Right.
about views. That's the point of YouTube. It's to get views. It's to get people to come to your channel. It's to make money. It's to be heard. It's to be a voice for something. Um,
Right. You want people to hear it. You want
ab-
it to.
absolutely. I'm not going to do this for nothing. But I wish I could elaborate on the fact that, of course, I care.
Right.
There's no way I would ever do anything if I did not care. Um, when I was at the Johnny Depp case, I was sitting on the wooden benches. Um, I was talking to the Johnny Depp fans. They got tired of this one girl who was an Amber Heard fan, and they were like, "Marissa, we can get her out, but you would have to surrender, and we can give them the picture of you where you are in the courtroom and you have that live stream up." And I said, "I'll get kicked out just to get her kicked out because I no longer cared. I didn't want to stay the whole trial. I wasn't making any money,
Right. Right.
and I I didn't think that he would really win because those types of cases, I didn't think that he would totally win. But I'm so glad that he fought. I'm glad that Nick Carter's fighting.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I'm kind of not allowed to talk about him. Like I got like a real call. Like they were like, "Marissa,
Oh wow.
oh yes, big time." So I mean, they can't tell me what to do, but I
Right.
just can't say any details. Um, let's just pray that it doesn't go to trial. Um, yeah, let's pray she doesn't go to trial. Um, I just, I would never go down there if I didn't care about Summer Wells, but I do think she's gone.
I do too.
I don't think that Don and Candace will ever cooperate, and I think
Nope.
everybody's wasting their time because they know they already got away with it.
Right.
They'd have to be an idiot to give an interview to anyone, and I don't understand. Everybody thinks that they're going to be the smoking gun. They're not.
No. They know what happened.
Sure.
Uh,
Yeah.
and and this was screwed up from the beginning. I don't think we'll ever know what happened. I don't
Nope.
think we will.
Nope. Nope.
I mean, if those two fools getting drunk and carrying on like idiots haven't cracked yet, they're not going to.
Of course not.
And you know what? They're heartless. I bet you they were brought up that way. Look at Grandis. The whole, every bit of it makes me sick to my stomach.
Yeah. And guess what? Grandis gets a free pass, just like the one girl in the Idaho 4. Not Dylan, but the other girl. She gets a pass, right? She gets a pass because she's staying quiet.
Right. Nothing's even. You don't even hear her name.
What's her name?
It's Funk is the last name.
Yeah.
I can't think of her first name.
Jesus.
Yeah. See, you can't even think of her name because I can't.
Yeah.
Bethany.
Bethany Funk. Yeah. So yeah, this video that came out of this guy saying, yeah, my girlfriend was friends with really good friends with Dylan 911, and she was telling them to keep it down while they were being murdered, blah blah blah, and that's why she lawyered up, blah blah blah, blah 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 blah. Okay, so you have all this knowledge and you're putting out this video because now you want to be a YouTuber. This could be anyone, people,
Right.
saying
Right.
whatever they want. So why don't you answer the big question, Mr. Hotshot? Why didn't she call 911? This, and listen, I understand that Justin, sweetheart Justin, wants to protect Dylan 911. And a lot of people don't like the approach that I said, what I had to say about Dylan 911. But I'm on Mallory's side with this one. And even if you watch panels of professional commentators on the mainstream news, they're going at it. They're going to drill that girl so hard. They're going to drill both of them. Why didn't they call 911? There is no reason. And what's going to happen is that defense team is going to strategize with Burger King on how they're going to implement these girls in on it.
Yeah, and that video, if that's true, if that guy really does know her, that was not a good idea at all.
No, then no one.
Did you? In that video, he says she's the only survivor.
No, but this
Right.
is well. This is another. Well, everyone should use common sense when they listen to that.
Yeah, I haven't even talked about it on my. I haven't even talked about it because I think it's
But
stupid.
yeah. Well, the other thing is anyone with common sense would know that if she was yelling, "Keep it down," he would have heard it.
Right.
Or, yeah, he would have heard it. I think that the police and evidence. I mean, I spoke to Vinnie Paulton about it, and he said that if the prosecution fucks this up, that they need to hang their fucking hats and turn in their friggin' belts, and that's it. But I really want to know what this cross-examination is gonna do with these two girls.
Right.
Not calling 911 for all those friggin' hours. That's really, really bad. And remember, Brian is an incel.
Yes, he is.
Is that my brother?
What's that?
My brother, I
Oh.
think.
Babe. Babe.
So yeah.
What happened?
My brother is over here. He knows that I'm on a diet. And he's texting me. He goes, I'm at the coach house. I just ordered you a chicken Caesar.
Oh wow.
You motherfucker.
You can't eat a salad?
Well, I'm on a liquid diet.
Oh my god.
And you want to know what's so awesome? When I'm laying in my mom's, I came back because the visiting hours are from 8. Guess what?
What?
War of the Worlds.
Oh God. Oh my God. Oh God.
Wow. Now he's Ubering home. I can say,
Oh, you're breaking up again.
why am I always breaking up?
This is really making me mad. It's all over. Like, I think there's some crazy people.
Let me look at the. A lot of my Patreons are in here. I don't
Are
know
they?
Tom Cruise.
Tom, Kimmy Love. Have you heard Kimmy's crazy stories?
Who's Kimmy?
Kimmy Love. She tells some gross stories, and she was a nurse, so she tells us some really bad stories.
Did
I
she ever, did she ever tell you about anybody coming into the ER with a dog attached to somebody's asshole?
was gonna say, um,
Is,
even worse.
is Mr. Snotty laughing?
He was- I don't know what he's doing. Oh, he's making me a drink.
Did you
He
know
just
that?
got a big job. He just got a huge job.
Oh, good. Good. Good for him. I wish, what do you call it on everyone? What's the word?
Prosperity.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Prosperity.
Yeah,
One.
I have heard gerbils.
Yeah.
What
Oh,
Kimmy says about a mouse that was, see, there she goes, a mouse and the kitty. See, that's what, it's so gross.
ew, in the kitty, a girl's pussy? No.
Yes, that's what she says.
Oh, I never heard of it.
I'm telling you, it gets bad. It gets bad.
See what
One night, one night she said, "Do you want to hear a story?" And Rizzo's wife said, "No."
I know
Rizzo's wife,
or is it Rizzo's wife? I think so. I know there's a Rizzo flying around.
yeah, yeah. It was just so funny, real big. She's like, "No, no more stories. We don't want to hear about a mouse and a kitty."
No, the way the story used to go is they would freeze the gerbils, put them in the freezer, and then they would put the gay guys would put them in their butts so that they would crawl up the warmth, and that would get these guys off. That's gross. I don't even know what
They
even.
don't die if you freeze them.
I didn't get into it. I didn't ask that. I thought of that as well. I don't know how long it takes, but maybe just like
No, I don't want any details right now. Oh, an animal up anywhere is, mm-mm. It's a bad idea.
No bueno.
No.
I mean, I had a dog hump me before and I was laughing. That's about it. I was in my pajamas. It's
And what happened?
I had a dog hump me
Oh,
while I was laughing on the floor. His crown didn't pop out yet. Or it's like, yeah, I was laughing on the floor and chef's the next door neighbor dog came over and Princess was videotaping me and I was laughing so hard. Laughing, laughing, laughing. Uh, yeah.
Red Rocket. What are you talking about?
It's called a red rocket. Oh my
I don't know. She comes up with stuff. I'm telling you, she comes up with some stuff that is so
Kimmy Love.
bad.
I think I've seen Kimmy Love. No red lipstick. Pink lipstick.
She's a redneck grandma. The there's Rizzo's wife. See there. Remember, Rizzo's wife, do you want Kimmy to tell a story?
I definitely know Faith. Faith is awesome. I've talked to her, and I
Oh, yes.
definitely know DC. She's cool. Jerry's a Patreon.
Jerry is hilarious.
Jerry's cool. Very cool.
I was up on your panel, she says.
Really? What were we talking about?
No.
Is
See, she doesn't want to hear her story.
is diet soda bad for you? If
No,
diet,
I don't think so.
ask the chat. You know, the chat knows everything.
Oh, I drink 4 liters a day.
4 liters of diet soda.
That's what Jerry said. I don't drink it. I don't drink any soda.
Yeah, it's bad.
My doctor says I'm well high. Yeah, well, if you also drink a lot of, I don't know. My sister drinks a lot of diet soda. I don't drink. I just don't like soda. Smoking women on panel, Kimmy.
I think smoking women on panel smoking is really hot.
Well, that's what Kimmy said she was on your panel for, smoking women.
Really?
That's what she said. I don't know.
My mom has that. A&W root beer. She has that.
Oh, I do love root beer. I do love root beer.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I grew up
Diet Coke is bad.
on Pepsi every day. I did not grow up in a healthy household.
Oh, I didn't either. That's why I said every single thing that we ate was deep fat fried in lard.
Oh, that's sexy. Oh my God.
That's what I want everything. That's why I said the other day I'm trying to figure out how I could possibly wrap some butter in bacon and deep fat fry it, because that sounds like the most amazing thing ever.
No, it's not.
And you know what? I guess what I love?
What?
Onions and mayonnaise.
That's disgusting.
I know, I know. I know, I hear you say everything you hate, and I'm thinking, oh my God, I love that.
I like liverwish. Most people don't like that.
Oh,
I like caviar. People don't like that. I like that. I like that. I can eat that. Nice. Very nice. I can eat Chef Boyardee raviolis right out of a can without even heating them up.
oh
That
my God, really?
that's disgusting.
Yeah,
That
I don't like that.
that is disgusting.
I won't even give that to my grandbaby.
That's because it's disgusting.
Yeah, you too, you do.
That's
Liverwurst, I do like liverwurst though. I do.
yes, that shit's gangster. You're kind of gangster, Jackie.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably.
I grew up a little rough, but
No,
I'm better. I'm
yeah,
better now.
I've never tasted mustard ever in my life.
Oh,
Never tasted it. I think I would die.
you don't eat any condiment?
But I'll have barbecue sauce. Barbecue sauce is good.
Wow.
I'm having Caesar dressing. I like dressings. When I found out that they put mayonnaise in sushi, oh my God. I went, what? What? I made the biggest scene.
Do they though?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
you didn't know?
Uh-uh.
Found out.
Legs for days. The surgery went really well. Oh, good, Rizzle's wife. Oh, good. Were you able to go? And how are you feeling now? I can squirt mustard right into my mouth.
Like Ready Whip?
Oh, you did. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. That makes me feel very happy.
But can you squirt mustard out of your pussy?
Well, I lived in the Philippines. I saw people squirt stuff out of their pussy. I can tell you that.
I saw it in Thailand. Went to the Big Punk Pussy Show.
Yep, I did too.
You what? Yeah, only Americans get a kick out of that shit.
Can you imagine shit hitting you? Yeah, that was kind of.
It hit my foot.
Oh God.
I died.
Uh,
Adrian
yeah, some
was taking
stuff.
it serious. Adrian, the pedal, he was taking it real serious. It was like he didn't even get to enjoy the show because I'm laughing crazy. I'm going
Oh my God.
like I was like,
Oh.
you and me couldn't be any more different.
Yeah, Faith's mother is Filipino. Yes, Faith.
Yes.
I went to the Nipa hut.
I'll tell you, Jake loves my friend Lynn. She's Filipino, and she would come over early in the morning and make lumpia.
Mm,
Oh my god! And Jake would sit there and watch and eat all of them. He would go crazy over that.
I love lumpia.
Yeah,
Love it. I cannot.
he loved it. He was so yeah. She's my friend Lynn. Her daughter was stalked in Vegas by a co-student in her college. He he liked her and he followed her home. She went into her garage. When she came out, he stabbed her to death. And her brother came out into the garage and found her in a pool of blood.
Oh no.
The babysitter. Yeah. Her name was Michaela Reiner.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
How sad.
Yeah.
I can't stand. Oh my God. Serious. Hey, Nikki. Oh my God. Cindy, you do not. Oh, you got your greenhouse up. I'm so glad. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was some pretty crazy stuff in the Philippines for sure. I was the only female there.
Oh, whoa.
I know. Well, what they did was the different girls came out and one of them was the hot dog girl and like you were saying, just shooting stuff out, and then they would give 2 free blowjobs
Whoa.
on stage. So there was a whole bunch of Marines that were there from Subic Bay, and I left. I was like, I don't want to watch that. I can't. But they pay people, they give them money to shoot it wherever they want it to go. That's what I heard. I don't know. I don't know. I was really drunk, or I probably wouldn't have even gone. You hear about it when we first got there. I heard about it, and I was like, "Oh, I don't want any part of that." Next thing you know, I'm all drunk. I'm like, "Sure, hell, let's go."
What brought me into the place was they were playing Depeche Mode. I was like,
Oh wow!
I hear personal Jesus.
Oh wow! You heard some music and went in.
I heard personally, I was like, this got to be a good place. They got good music.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, the place I went didn't even have music. It was just a show.
Wow.
Hmm. Yeah, everybody talked about it for a long time. Every time I would meet another wife, another dependent wife, they were like, when I told them I went, they were like, "Oh no, women don't go there." I know, but
Then, look,
that's the shit I do.
yeah. I'll tell you one thing. When I was officer's wife, amongst the other officer's wife, it's kind of weird because, like, that whole thing with Michelle, you know Michelle, right?
Yeah. Oh God, yes.
Oh, so you know her. Okay.
Hmm.
Well, the weird thing is when she was trying to talk to my husband and she claimed, I don't know if you know that she claimed she was at, um, she claims that her husband witnessed, she calls it an arrest. It actually wasn't an arrest.
Yeah.
Kind of took me to an office and told me to go to the courthouse the next day. And the woman peeked out of a room of the court and said, "We want you to do in community service." She said, "Well, Michelle had claimed my son arrested and cream make well, that's absolutely impossible because that never happened." Remember, we're talking about a $5
Right. Right. I remember this.
mascara that fell through the cart, and the guy, me, I didn't have it. So technically, that was not theft.
Right.
It wasn't. So, um, my husband wanted me to fight that. Oh my god, he was like, "What, what?" My whole thing with her was that she was such a liar, and so she had such a shady past. Officers don't normally.
Marry somebody like that. Mm-mm.
I'm wondering, how did she get him? Because this is the thing, Jackie. I'm not trying to sound snotty. I'm not trying to act snotty, but in all fairness, as officers' wives, we kind of have to up the ante like a little. Like before my husband married me, he was like, not for nothing, but do you have any tattoos from the waist up? And I said, no. And he was like, okay. I was like, why? He was like, just because I just need to know that. And I'm like, all right. And then later on, he told me after, he was like, listen, as an officer's wife,
Mhm.
not like enlisted wives, they have like tattoos on their arms, and that's enlisted people. Like they're just they're just different from us. And you start to realize that there is kind of a difference. And they are a little uppity, but those types of people with high rank, they they just we go to balls,
But
gam
you have to. You know what it's called? It's called behavior unbecoming of an officer.
yeah,
You
absolutely.
can you are absolutely expected. Not just expected, you have to behave a certain way.
Absolutely.
You do.
And
And there's no way, I don't believe that he ever took her anywhere.
I was taken to multiple balls, meetings, uh
Right.
Um, my hair was always done. Officers' wives used to have these little luncheons, potlucks, and then when the guys would come in for the fields, I was always baking and making cookies. I made fantastic chocolate chip cookies. I also made excellent sandwiches. The guys went crazy. They were like, "Zelensky's wife's here. She's got sandwiches. She's
Yeah.
got sandwiches." But let me tell you something. Nobody could bake like these bitches. Like these officers' wives. Like I stepped aside. I actually stepped aside. these girls were like, they could be on those competition shows.
Oh wow. Yeah.
I was like, were those real cupcakes? I mean, they were like, they could make cupcakes look like a forest and shit.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but I made a chocolate chip, and I used to make gravy sauce, and on Sunday I used to make meatballs and sausage.
Oh,
And
okay.
I used to make pasta. And he would bring like 4 or 5 guys over, and they would just pop up. Sometimes I would think he was going out to eat or something. Ding dong. I'd be like, hey. They're like, oh. He was like, is Adrian here? And I'm like, yeah, he's yeah. Adrian. He was like, oh, hey, what are you doing? He was like, oh, I was coming by for dinner. Didn't cook. I was like, shit, you guys are assholes, dude. Because I just lit something up. I was like, fuck. So I was really cooking back then. And you make friends with all these guys.
Oh, you know what? And it's so nice for them. I used to do that too. I would cook a lot
By
because
themselves.
they're not at home. They're not at home around, they're eating at chow hall all the time.
Oh, it's my brother. I thought it was my stepfather. I love them. The salads. I thought it was my fucking stepfather because I thought I woke him up with my big fat mouth. Holla. Did you know that Tom Cruise is a Mexican? Oh, shut up. You better stop it with your Tom Cruise talk.
No, she did not. There's no way, Jerry, that she did, because that would not have gone over well, because she cannot. I'm convinced she cannot behave herself. She can't. It's not an option for her. I know.
For what? For me? Did you think I was going to eat cheesecake? Yeah, I'm on a diet.
I'm trying to see
Or
what
your
I want to see.
brother wants me to be fat for the rest. Is there? See here? They get
Oh my god.
what the fuck up. Yeah, that's put all these restaurants out of business. Have you noticed how expensive it is to go out to eat now?
Oh
You know,
god. Have you bought eggs?
I'm not a big egg eater.
Eggs are stupid expensive right now.
Stupid. Hook me up with a fork.
Everything is stupid expensive.
Can't believe. Oh, mommy's stocked up like The Walking Dead. It's daddy that does it. You gotta see my mother. It's like Armageddon. She's ready. Oh my god, they even gave me extra Caesar. What is wrong with them? What's wrong with you? What's that?
Oh, we can't hear you now.
You can't hear me?
Oh, now I can.
Okay. I know Joe Valicious. I don't eat coleslaw. I've never tasted it.
Oh, I'm just seeing.
Thank you.
Jovalicious. I've never. I don't recognize that name.
Came over.
Coffee getting ready to go through the roof. Oh, how come, Frazzled? I'm gonna make really good chicken wings tomorrow for the game
Oh yeah, that's smart. Where is the Super Bowl?
here in Phoenix.
Oh.
Yeah, the roads are crazy right now. It's we have the waste management open, and also the Super Bowl. It's all crazy. Well, I don't get out though. I don't go in there. I don't get out in the mix. But so we had. Oh,
How close are you to Jody Arias?
Oh, not very close, not very far at all.
I want to meet her. Can you hook it up?
She is a psychopath.
Yeah, I like her.
Can you imagine how crazy that woman is? Like,
This is the thing. Can I tell you something? But you can't judge me.
yeah,
Travis Alexander is one of the only victims I really don't feel bad for.
really.
I don't feel bad for him, and I don't feel bad for Betty Broderick's victims at all. I want Betty Broderick at jail.
Yeah, I have a thing with Betty Broderick too. She was done really wrong.
Yeah, I want her out of jail. I want a way to. Can somebody find me a way to contact her?
Betty Broderick.
I want to contact her.
Yeah, I'm sure that you there's got to be a way to. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, okay. Joe Delish. Okay, like delicious.
I want to talk to. I want to see how Intra feels about that. Let me tell you something. A lot of people don't like me talking to Bullhorn Betty. It's not their choice. They don't have to deal with her trash. If you don't like her, don't watch her channel.
Right.
But to put me in
That's
the middle, you know, and people say, "Oh, I can't wait till Justin and Marissa have a fight." That, you know what? If anybody's watching these creators that talk about that, you gotta run from these people. The people that want chaos and want to split people apart just to see turmoil like that, that's a sign. And I mean, we just got to see a piece of that with that whole Amber situation. I mean, I'm wondering, Jackie, did you see that whole thing that went down the other night with,
where.
well, that skank, rotten cross Amber? I warned everybody about Amber. I said, dude, she's worse than Michelle. I said it, and I told everyone. I said it publicly. I said it on 30 days, 90 days on Blast. I think her name is the cute little blonde in Texas. I said I'm gonna predict Amber's future. I said everybody's gonna turn on her. Watch and see. A couple weeks, everybody's gonna turn on her. They're gonna see her for the pig she really is. Everyone's gonna turn on her. Now, I also said don't trust that Raspberry chick. I wouldn't trust her for a 10-foot pole. I said it. I've been saying it. Now everybody fucking woke up. And yeah, Amber's disgusting. The way that Amber goes after people, I don't know how anyone in the chat could find her appealing. If she's willing to go to those lengths that she did, if people are willing to go to these lengths, they're showing you who they are.
So is she the one? I know that. Like I watched Devious, and I told her, I said, I have no idea what you're talking about, and I'm so glad I don't, because I don't know what the hell. There was some kind of nonsense going on.
Devious is hard.
There was some kind of stuff happening, and I said, so I don't know. Oh, Nikki said she's a horrible. I don't. I love Nikki, but I know. You know where I end up watching things is EKC.
I like her.
I love her.
I like her. I believe she's on. You want to know something? Flavor, she gave me a hard time when she was that fucking dono girl. But honestly, and I'm saying this, she gave me, and I want to know why she gave Marvan's mother such a hard time, Letitia. I would love to know that. But I don't think she's a liar. I think she across as authentic. She caused a lot of problems for me. But she apologized for calling Jake school. Don't care that she called Jake school. She didn't send CPS to my house. She didn't call the cops to my house. She didn't start, she didn't go after my husband's job. She didn't do the things that Amber threatened to do. But when you see a person like Amber going after people's uh, living, after their children, how other mothers, how other creators are okay with that, thinking that a ticking time bomb like her and the words that she says, the words that she uses, the vile hatred that comes from her mouth, you think that's okay? Well, then guess what? I want you to unsub me, leave, walk out the door, and come back. And people are actually coming back now. I'm letting them come back, and they're coming back with these apologies. And I'm saying, what were you thinking? Oh, Amber just sounded so believable. But you sat and watched as she attacked. Wait, on the best part, as she's sitting there saying, "I'm so much more attractive than Marissa." All right, now we know. Now we know you're fucking crazy. Okay, you never came up, and now we find out she's doing videos with this kid in the bathroom of her playing with herself, with her children in the background. This girl is fucking deranged.
Are you serious?
You didn't hear about? I'm gonna send it to you.
I don't know. I don't know her. I know who she is, but I don't watch her.
I have the clip.
Oh my God. Is she the one calling CPS on people? I keep hearing that this is happening, but I don't know who's doing it.
I would never call CPS.
No. You know what? And that pisses me off because you know what? There are plenty of people who need those resources.
Yeah, absolutely.
That pisses me off really bad. Besides, it's below. It's such bullshit. You know what? And this is another thing we were talking about tonight with Ira. It's like, there's enough real shit in the world. Don't fucking do stupid shit like that. What the hell's wrong with somebody like that?
Out there, CPS calls. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you said they've come to your house.
Oh yeah, like 4 times.
I know people tell me I need to be concerned about it, and I'm like, I don't. Well, first of all, my children are grown.
Yeah, no, you're not concerned about it.
I don't think I need to worry about any of that shit. I don't.
No.
But you know what? I don't know her. I saw her on your channel when she came on panel with you, but I don't watch her channel.
Well, the thing is just remember where she came from. She came from Sherelle's channel. And Sherelle blessed the fuck out of her. Why can't people just listen to people instead of learning the hard way? But no, people want to learn the hard way. All right. You want to stay dumb, but stay dumb away from me. Because that's just contagious.
Well, I know something went on with a Dizzle.
Oh no, she's just a girl. Yeah.
Didn't they attack her or something?
Yeah, and they put me in the middle, and guess what? I chose a Dizzle.
Okay, that's what I thought.
And I made the right decision, and I stick with that.
Yeah, I remember that was when you were in Key West or something. I remember that happening.
You want to know something? If you're gonna put me in an ultimatum, you're gonna be on the losing side.
Right. Well, come on. Yeah, I thought that was horrible what I heard was happening to Dizzle, and I didn't even understand. She was telling me how all this stuff happened, and I was like, and then I saw you talking about it I think you were in Key West. I can't remember.
Yeah, no. What? They were obsessing over me being drunk one night in one bar that was 4 blocks down from my hotel. They were obsessed over it because then I'm allowed to get drunk. I'm an adult. I'm over 21.
Right.
I wasn't my husband, and I wasn't driving a car. I didn't hit anybody. Why are you obsessed with me being drunk? Why? Because you're better to talk about. Because you have no talent. You have nothing going on with you. Because you're a loser. That's
they got all crazy about that.
Oh my God! Yeah, it was bigger than me flashing Michelle.
I didn't even hear that.
You didn't know that I flashed Michelle my tits?
No, I did. I know. I knew that.
Yeah, the I mean the chat can tell you. Like I was shocked that nobody cared about me flashing. Then me getting drunk, who cares that I was drunk? I didn't even care.
Oh, see, I didn't. Oh, good night, Top Hats. Thank you so much for everything. Yes, like Faith said, sweet dreams.
Oh,
I didn't know they. Well, I never honestly when I saw her on your channel, but I didn't care for her. Just her voice actually kind of. There was just something about her I didn't. So I never went.
yeah,
I don't go to her channel,
neither do I.
but I hear things. I hear very little because I remember at Thanksgiving something was happening, and it was so funny because I was telling my daughter everybody was here for dinner, and I said, "There's some weird shit going on. There's some kind of drama going on." I go, "I need to have time to find out what it is." And the minute I said that, I go, "Actually, no, I don't want to know."
Yeah.
Now that I realize it, I actually don't care. I'm not going to look into it.
I don't let it break up my vacations, my family. At the only time I'll give it any kind of leeway is if I take a minute, go into the bathroom, then I'll log on to see what's going on, watch. That's about it. But
You
no,
know who I do let trigger me though, and I know it's wrong, but I'm telling you, she gets under my skin. I cannot. That nonsense. Her voice, everything about her pisses me off so bad.
oh, you know what it is? Is she's very condescending, but
Very condescending.
I'll tell you her future as well. I'll tell you her future. She's going to be looking at an ultimatum. I think her husband or whatever is going to say, it's me or that YouTube channel. I predict that. She thinks she's hot shit. That's what I predict. Watching shit, it's going to happen because I'm always right. And she's going to regret it. She's never going to make it big. She's never going to make it real money. It's going to be the biggest regret of her life because whoever's supporting her is going to eventually turn on her because right now, I think channels are working on her because she's getting caught in a lot of lies. So
Well, I would.
she's on shaky ground from what I hear.
You know what I love? EKC is all that. That's why I love to watch EKC. That's where I see most of what she does because she calls her out on everything.
Well, that girl I had mentioned a couple of months ago. I said that girl was meant to be a podcaster because she got the podcaster voice. Yeah, but that other chick, she's nobody. She's going nowhere. Her channel's never gonna grow, especially obsessing over me. I'm flattered, but she's just another fangirl with a crush. That's all it is.
Well, what pisses me off is how can you keep saying that people made money off of Marvon? You built a channel on Marvon, and you maintain a channel by talking about Molly every single day, all day.
She's a trash. That's
you know what? How does she think? What I can't stand is that this is what I love about EKC. She's like, when she calls her, she's like, she's the moral authority, and she thinks she is. She thinks she's allowed to tell people what they're allowed to talk about.
Don't worry. Guess what? They're gonna turn on her. She's gonna regret it. Everyone's gonna turn on her. Just wait. Just wait with that one. Just wait.
I hope so.
Jackie, ask everyone in your comment section that knows me. Is Molly Golightly ever wrong? Ask them.
Right, you're good. They're already saying all of it. Yeah.
I've not been wrong. I've not been wrong.
She is. She thinks she's in charge of shit. It pisses me off so bad.
Went to her channel one time, asked for a link. She got all nervous as fuck, and she goes, Molly Golightly's not going to get a link this time. And I said, oh, okay. I said, that was the first and last chance she's ever going to get. I clocked out. Me, Adrian, and Jake, we went to our dinner, and that was it. Yeah, she's going to regret she ever started that channel because yeah, she's gonna regret she ever started the channel. They're gonna
EKC
ruin
went there and tried to get it on too. EKC said, "You know what? You want to talk about me all the time? Bring me up. Let's talk."
they're gonna
You
ruin
won't.
her name. They're gonna ruin her name and her husband and everything they have. Watch. It's coming. Watch and see.
And she said, "You know what?" She said, "Well, Molly wants Walter to dye his hair to look like whoever. What is her? Whatever her husband's name is." And I was like, "Really?
What?
Don't fucking flatter yourself, you stupid ass."
Dye his hair. I've never asked my husband to dye his hair ever.
Yeah, she was saying that, because you're so turned on by your husband or
I've
something.
never seen a picture of her husband.
I know, that's why I said I don't even know who the hell her husband is.
Why does she lies to subscribers?
She's crazy, like that's what I'm saying. She's crazy like that. She is. And you know what is so funny? I loved it.
I will not wait. She's saying, wait a second. See, here's the thing. This must be why people are saying that she's a liar. Because if I would have said that on a live, someone would have clipped that. Why didn't she clip that? Molly wants to dye her husband's hair to look like her husband. Don't you think someone would have heard that and clipped that?
What, she doesn't even have clips of her own. She always says she has the facts, the proof, and then you know what she says? Go to Facebook and you'll see it. No, if you fucking got it, then show it. What the fuck are you talking? Don't send me to Facebook. I don't give a shit about that. That's so stupid.
That's
No,
how they're
she
gonna.
said you want her husband.
I've never seen her fucking husband.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
I've never seen her husband. I liked one picture on his thing, and it was tiles. I'm sorry, God. Listen, no offense, sweetheart. Your husband breaks his back doing tiles all day. My husband's an international banker. I'm in love with my husband. You can have your husband. I'll stick with mine. Thanks.
Her husband does tiles. I don't know about, well,
The only reason I is because someone sent me 2 links, and they said this is nonsense, and her husband. I don't know who sent it. And who someone just he just wrote the
oh, okay. Oh, I see. Okay. They said, oh, he does construct. I didn't understand. Okay. Okay. I
no
get what you're saying.
went
I
over
get it.
his profile. I put a heart on the first picture. I didn't even scroll. Don't know what he looks like. Don't know the name. Don't remember anything. That was it. Went over to hers. Boop, boom. I guess. And you want to know something? It had she ignored it, maybe maybe no one would have found her. But I didn't pursue it because I don't care. And
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. And that's what I felt like I always want. I do love EKC tells her exactly what I'm thinking all the time, and I get so happy about that. But when I heard her saying that, I'm like, are you kidding? I don't, nobody is trying to have their husband look like your husband. That is ridiculous. And then she said, what I love so much, she totally got busted on this one. She said something about you were going to, oh my God, a reunion for,
West Point.
yes, yes, yes. And she was saying, she was acting like you were lying about it, that your husband didn't really go there. And somebody called her out because all of a sudden she was like, oh, well, maybe he did. And I was like, yes, you fucking
All right.
bitch.
So why don't you Google right now Walter Zinnicki and West Point and see what comes up? She doesn't know what she's talking about.
See, that's what I'm saying. Why are you even
My
saying
husband
this
has
shit?
multiple master's degrees. He speaks 5 different languages. I'm sorry that you guys don't think that I'm worthy of a high caliber husband that loves me purely and chooses to stay with me. And do you want to know something? He did not like the comment that Michelle made when I asked him, "Is it true that I'm not on the name of this house?" And I really didn't care. He actually came in like a couple weeks later with some paperwork. You want chicken? And she he said, "This paperwork, we're gonna go to the bank and have this notarized." I said, "What?" He goes, "I'm giving you the house." I said, "What?" He goes, "I'm giving you this fucking house." I said, "Why?" He goes, "I didn't like that woman said that. I don't want this house." And he goes, "Why not?" I don't want this fucking. And what? I was like, "What?" He go, I go, "No, I don't want. I don't want to own any property. You know, I want to keep moving." And he goes, "Well, you can just sell this house and build a house wherever you want, because that's what I want to do. But the thing is, I don't know where I want to live. I don't know where my forever home is. Chew it, baby, chew it. You get what I'm saying?" So, yeah. But the fact that, hey, who's got a husband that comes home with paperwork and says, "Yeah, I'm giving you a fucking $600,000 house," just signing it over to you. I mean, I don't want it. He's got 3 houses. I don't want it. What I want
Well,
to live.
well, what DC says that you're judgment proof. That's what
That's
Molly is.
that's what Michelle says.
I was gonna, yeah, okay, yeah, that's what
Right?
she's saying. I think.
That's what Michelle says. And plus, who? Well, I'm not worried about anyone suing me.
I was gonna say, you know what? I'm pretty sure that Walter is smarter than that. Because I can tell you, Mr. Snotty is smarter than that. We don't own anything. We have a trust that owns everything we have.
Right. We all.
So,
Mhm. We're not.
you know, I'm pretty sure that Walter's smarter than that.
We,
He doesn't need fucking Michelle to tell him how to do it.
we don't need. We are not stupid people. We're not
Exactly.
stupid people. Okay. We don't need anyone to tell us. We won't.
Right.
Well, we are not stupid people, and our friends are not stupid people, and we don't hang with stupid people. And it's none of her business.
Right.
And
That's actually the biggest. That's the biggest thing right there. None of your fucking business.
who is it? Why is it any of her business to use that information about me and my husband? And my husband was very. My husband did look at that of what she was saying, and you listen. You listen. You don't want to mess with people that are smarter than you. Like husband, you don't want to mess with someone that's smarter and has the that my husband has with his education and with the things
Right.
that he's accomplished in life. It's just the way that the world works.
Right.
Just don't mess with him. He's not messing with you. Why would you mess? But the thing is he can also find out everything about you. Being his past, he was an investigator with JAG when he was in the army. He had a top. He had a clearance. He had a clearance, a government clearance. He used to have different cards to inject into like computers and shit like that. To find out anything on anybody and find out where they were and shit. Know everything about them, down to their blood type. It was really crazy. Like you just don't want to mess with people. And when he told me about certain people on YouTube that were how much money they were not worth, and he told me about two specific people. And he said, "Marissa, even if we sued them both together," he said, "we would walk out of that courtroom with enough money to buy a value meal at McDonald's. It's just not worth it."
Right. Right.
And he's like, "Is it really damaging?" No. He goes, "Marissa, you are never going to have a boss looking you up. ever. He goes, you're fine. You're fine. He goes, you're your own boss and you always will be. He goes, and me? He goes, it's going to take a fucking army to take me down. And that's the thing, Jackie. I've been doing this for 5 years. People have been trying to find my husband on the internet. Nobody ever wonders why they can't. He's protected. Da-da-da-da. He's protected.
Wow. Okay.
Thank you very much. Why do you think he speaks all those languages? Put the pieces together. Da-da-da-da. Surprise. If people are like, oh yeah, how would you feel if we called up your husband's job? Someone said that the other night, and I said, I hope he speaks Chinese.
Right.
They're gonna yell on the phone, fuck you!
Yeah, right. Yeah, I don't see that working out very well. Plus, you know, it's just stupidity. But you know what? Well, who wants to be so ugly? This is really troubling to me. People would want to be so ugly.
People would to lose, but then guess what? They always get their. I don't have to do anything. They get this. Because I don't do anything to them. Makes you wonder. I'm God's hand. I leave it in the universe. I don't know who's in charge. You know, I don't know who God is, but I know that everything always works out if I leave it to them. Let them,
exactly. Mm-hmm.
Let them hate me. Let them hate you. You haven't gotten to that level yet, but if one day you do, people just can hate you for no reason. Just because you're fearless to get in front of a camera and tell people your opinion. But the fact that you're more open to accepting other people's opinions, it makes you a little more softer. I come across a little bit more rough, you know? I come in like a bat out of hell. And yeah, I am very confrontational. And whoa, you know, ooh, but some people can't handle it. And I tell them, you can't handle it, go somewhere else. But to think that people could hate me so much, but obsess over me, I get off on it. I do. I don't find it that they hate me. I think they love me. I believe it. I think these girls are in love with me. I think they fantasize about me.
Well, they must. And, you know, this is what I think what really bothers me when I think about it is, like I said to you, you know, I don't ever watch Katie Joy. I watch Charlotte. I love Charlotte. And she tells me, so I hear that from her. I hear things on EKC.
I like her.
When I saw Amber on your channel, I just didn't care for her, and so I don't go there. And that's what I was trying to tell people when they're like trying to. When I was in Georgia, people were screaming at me and calling me things, and I'm like, hold on a second. If you don't like somebody, then don't watch them.
Yeah.
If I don't like someone, I don't watch them.
I know.
And this is a thing. Like somebody when we were in Georgia, somebody said, "Oh, what did Betty do with that $1,000?" I said, guess what? Let me tell you something. I didn't give anybody $1,000. Nobody gave me $1,000. So guess what? It's none of my fucking business.
No, Jackie, I did see the proof. Some of it was refunded. Some of it was refunded. Yeah, it was all done in.
But who cares?
They do. They want it.
If it's not if you didn't, I told this guy, if you didn't give it to her, then how the fuck is it even your business? This is what I can't stand. If you don't like it, then don't watch it. Don't give money. Fine. But how is it your business? If somebody wants to, that's up to them. How is it anybody else's business? I don't get. That's what I don't get. why does nonsense need to worry about what someone else is doing?
She's irrelevant. Just
It's
a girl crush. That's all it is.
but these people drive me crazy when they start this stuff.
I don't even know what I didn't even know what you were talking about with a dyed hair. I've never said that. And the thing is, there's not a clip channel that has that. So she's lying. They're gonna bury her and brand her a liar.
I saw it on EKC. Right. Did you see it, Nikki? Yeah, 100.
Oh,
Seriously.
I've never clicked on that girl's channel except the one time where I said, Jen, drop a link. And she chickened out. She's a pussy. She's a pussy. She's a girl with a crush. That's all it is.
She did
Worthless.
that.
She's
I
worthless.
heard her say it. I heard her say it.
And we know she doesn't pay her bills. She doesn't pay her bills.
Oh, I wonder. That's funny because,
She doesn't pay her bills. Just a little tidbit for you is all.
well, she sure acts like she's. Yeah, see, yeah, Nikki saw it. Yes, Nikki said she saw it too on EKC
Yeah,
because she plays her videos, and she said that, well, that she thinks that you want Walt something. Maybe Walter should dye his hair. Maybe her husband is gray haired or something, because she was saying something to make it look like, I didn't really understand, but because in my head I was like, are you fucking kidding? I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm pretty sure she's not trying to have her husband look like your husband.
I recently took a picture with C. Thomas Howell, who was Pony Boy from Outsiders. That's the person I recently took a photo with. It's on my Instagram. But I didn't say anything about my husband, and I definitely don't look too impressed in the picture because you look really, really old.
You just saw C. Thomas Howell
Yeah, I just took a picture with him last Saturday.
when you were in Tulsa?
Yeah, I went to his show and then I went to his dressing room.
Oh, I
Um,
saw some of your stuff that was you were when you were there, but I didn't see that.
yeah, it's in the video. If you go back to the video, you'll see it in like the first three pictures. There's me and him.
Oh, wow.
And let's meet him. His manager Kate gave me her card and said we should set something up in March where he would come on the channel with me because he's doing
Oh, really?
yeah, he's doing
Pony Boy.
yeah, he's a country singer now. Steve,
Really?
yeah, yeah. They were looking me up and they were like she was like she can come to my dressing room. And she went up and got me. My sister didn't get to go down, nor did Holly. It was just me. But they looked up my YouTube and they brought me down. I got a picture with him. I met him. I talked to him. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes me think of Outside. I love
Yeah.
Pony Boy.
I liked all of them. To be honest, all of them. I loved the movie. That was my
Me
second
too.
going there. And yeah, that's a special thing to me. I mean, maybe I don't know, maybe she looks at my Instagram, which she's more than welcome to. It's public. Um, she's more than welcome to look at my Instagram. I don't mind. And no, if I ever made a comment like that, that would have been clipped in a heartbeat. And everyone knows it. And she knows it. But this is a case of her lying again. And I think this is why people are just waiting to pounce on her. And when they pounce on her, she's not going to like it. And when she has 150 or 270 or 380 videos made about her lying with her face and her real name all over the internet, and they start tagging her husband in them, then she's going to learn. And I'm going to leave that up to everybody else's choice and herself mainly. But that's going to be her, not mine. That's how I play chess. Leave it up to let them sink themselves, Jackie.
I know. I should have let her get to me because I don't let that many. I
Oh,
don't get.
she's no one. She's a liar. She's a liar. She lies. This is not the first time a person's talking about me, about her lying. A lot of people have said it, and they're like, "We're gonna get her. We're gonna fuck her up." And when they do it at the same time. And she's hanging around with someone that loves setting people up. And then she's gonna bounce. Boom.
Yeah, I think that her and Nanya, they just drive me crazy. They're very, they
Who's,
act like they're in charge of everything.
I don't even know who Nanya is.
I don't. That's what her name is on her YouTube name or
I
whatever.
don't even
But
know.
it's just, I think it's Nanya, right? Nikki would know too.
No
I
idea.
see. Um.
I'll tell
Oh
you,
God. Okay. I have to look,
I don't
Nikki. I didn't know.
know what their channels. They're nobodies. They're no. They're stuck in the drama community. And guess what? I feel quite happy that they're stuck in the drama community, and they will go nowhere, and they'll never make serious money. That's
Yeah.
the revenge.
Oh yeah. Yeah. See, Nikki said yeah.
It's
I
just
know. I know that me and Nikki both watch EKC because I love. She talks like some good shit. I love her so much, and she just goes at it with. She always
she's got to
like
stop drama losers. If she can just get away from the drama losers, she'll go sky high. She can,
EKC.
yeah, but she's got to stop talking about drama losers because they are losers. There's nowhere to go. It's like there's no room for growth. There's no room for growth. It's too small of a community because and the thing is we lose a lot of subs. We lose a lot because a lot of them are disabled. A lot of them are very sick. They die. And then of course their family they are sick, so they get high blood pressure, heart attacks, and a lot of them get too stressed out, and a lot of them just can't take it anymore. They will leave. They will leave. And then because people go real life, they can't take it anymore. That happen over and over. And it's not because of me. In fact, I get Patreons out of this. They take sessions from me, and the first thing they always say is, "I don't know how you do this." That's the most common statement when they call me is, "I don't know how you do this." And then they ask, the second thing is, "You got to tell me. You got to tell me the truth. Do you guys really plan this out?" And I'm like, no.
Oh really?
A lot of people ask that.
Wow.
All made up for views and clicks, like if we like pre-do this, because these people are just so evil. And
Yeah.
I don't pick fights with people just for views and but no, they usually fuck me over. They always use me to get their channel started, and then once it's kind of like Amber and Snaz and all these people, they get their channel started, right? And then they run thinking that they're gonna become this big fucking channel, and then boom, they realize that they're a fucking loser. The only person that hasn't done that to me is Justin.
Right. He's such a sweetheart.
But look at I mean I did get a text the other day from uh what's his name? JLR, but I haven't heard from him in ages. I got something in the mail from what's her name? Uh the Olivia. I mean she really thought that she was gonna blow up with that interview
With that,
with Kaylee, but it was really Betty that made that shit go through. And she got a lot of subs really quick, and she was like, "I'm better off on my own," and then realized that she spoke too quick. Who's gonna go out with her? Who's gonna talk for her? She can't talk. She
I
can't.
didn't. I didn't think that was a good idea that she did that video with that woman. I feel like that woman is not right.
We all did, and I had a huge problem with that. I had a huge problem with that. I was just like, no, she did not. No, she did not. No, she did not. The problem was what she did at the end when she said, I think this woman has a lot of credibility. And I was like, what the fuck? That was
Yeah.
what she should have done is been like, it's people like this that hurt these cases.
Hmm.
She,
Hmm.
she should have, I think that she should have showed the video and I think she should have confronted me and did a panel with me and had me go off on that bitch. That's what she should have did. She should have been me and her and had me go off on her and say, you know
Yeah,
what,
that was bad.
this? How dare you? How dare you say that you have all this friggin' knowledge when people are recognizing your voice for being a big mess child and everybody else fucking. That's what she should have done. But instead, they creamed with, hate comments. If you say anything negative, she will shut it down, stay quiet, will not put up a video for. She does not. She will delete every negative. She hates it.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I actually did even comment. I said, I don't think that was a good idea to put that out there because that woman sounds like she's got some mental problems to me.
And you want to know? Well, the problem was Haley's family felt like it was a huge disrespect, and right now, I feel like it would be a huge disrespect to Marvan's family
Yeah.
to continue to speak about Marvan because there's nothing that I can do. I'm not a family member. There's nothing much more to say about him. He's in a vegetative state.
Right.
There's nothing we can do. There's nothing. So why keep
I can't hear you. You just cut out right now.
if they're saying that Gray McRae was cleared, right? What's there to talk about? And if people want to know my opinion, they're like, "Oh, why aren't you talking about why? What's your opinion about her being cleared? What are you talking about?" I've always said in my videos, I don't know how they're going to charge her because he willingly took the kratom
Right. Right.
and he willingly went along with it for a while. And I don't think that, and I do believe he hung himself. I do. Because she can't pick him up.
No, you know what though? For all of her knowledge, for her to know, she can heal everybody. She was in charge of his medicine. She was this, she was that. She doesn't know CPR.
She didn't
That
do
made me sick. She didn't even try to do CPR on him.
That's why she felt guilty. That's the only thing that I believe happened. When she was rambling on and on and on, it's because she wasn't doing this.
But you know what? I'm allowed to have an opinion about what happened there. And that's what I've tried.
Sure.
I'm allowed to say that Dre put their business out there. No, we didn't all sneak video cameras in their life. She
Nope.
put their shit out there. And so we're allowed to watch it. That's
Absolutely.
what she wanted people. She wants an audience.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
so I watched it and I formed an opinion. I don't need nonsense or anybody to tell me that my opinion's wrong because it just happens to be what it is. I feel like there was weird shit going on in that house. I think that guy wanted to leave. He knew it was too much for him. He was losing it. He said it in that thing. Just let me go to a hotel. Let him have. He wasn't allowed to have any money. Wasn't allowed to have anything. I think it's terrible. But I'm allowed to think that if I want to.
Absolutely. You're allowed your opinion. And you want to, but all these stupid channels popping up thinking that they're so hot, shit, so knowledgeable. Not once. I mean, they're coming up with all these numbers that Letitia supposedly earned And then they come up with all this bullshit that Letitia wasn't out there. She never went out there to visit him. I have a video of her and Marvon. So is Justin. I'm not putting it out there. And nobody ever took into consideration how much money I donated to that family.
Right.
And it's none of their fucking business.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
I don't owe these people anything. But just remember, they gave Letitia Bell's palsy, and I had Bell's palsy. And that comes from extreme stress. And they had her in the hospital again. I mean, they went after this woman. And what I want to know is what was their motivation to go after her so hard? Like, what did Letitia do
Right.
that was so bad? And that's all I really want to know. Like, did someone put you up to that? Like, why would you go after a woman like that? And how would you feel if I was as petty as you and say, did you go after her because she's black? Because that's how ridiculous you sound.
Right.
Thank you. But I'm not going to go there because I'm an adult. And I have to say, Marvon's story, I don't even call it the Marvon McCray case because it's not a case, it's a story. That hurt me, man. To see that family suffer the way they did, and all the rumors. I mean, I never saw a lynch mob so bad since the way they went after Frankie Rusek and the Rusek family. Ever. And I never understood why they went after the Ruseks.
I don't know that.
Oh, it was terrible. I lived through that too. I'll never understand people. And today, seeing my mother, I'm down to one parent, and one day I'm going to be down to no parents.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm seeing the world quite different lately with all of these cases, and the whole thing with Nick Carter coming up, and I'm seeing how unbelievably ugly people can be in this world. The greed, how manipulating, how cunning people can be, how people just lost their hearts. People just lost, you know, any sort of compassion for people. It's very rare to find, you know, good people these days because I'm seeing the worst of it more so now on YouTube. And when I see like these Chinese balloons and things blowing, all this chaos in the world, and seeing these signs that the end is near, I don't think, like everyone else, that we should run out and start preparing for the end of the world. I say, you know what? Bring it on. It can't. Hell can't be any worse than this. Hell cannot possibly be worse than where I brought a kid that's only 16 years old, and I'm so sorry for that, into this world, and to know that he has to live in this world with all these people, demons, nasty, so cruel, all these people that are trafficking these children, hurting these children. Came across the story of a man stomping on his 6-year-old baby's head till it was flat. How does this happen? How do these stories happen? We talked about a story of a woman keeping her little boy at a freezing trailer all winter, and his legs got so frostbite that he had to get the legs underneath the knee, um, guillotine amputated. Like, but her dogs were treated like gold, and she's all
Right. Right.
like, how do we live in this world where everybody that I see around, I'm assuming they're more bad than good. I'm turning, and now my mom's gonna die. Now my mom's gonna die, who was like the one person who was like, always telling me, "Don't trust that motherfucker," and she was always right. But like the one person that my instinct, my mom was always the instinct, and she always used to say, "Your sister doesn't have it. It's only you and me. Your sister doesn't have it." She goes, "You and me are the only one that got it when it comes to the instincts. We can spot the snake." She's like, "You have it, Marissa." She goes, "You're the only one out of all three of my kids that have it." She's like, "You got it, you got it." Yep, she tells me who to trust, who not to trust. And she would say, "I don't know about that one." Right in the beginning, that one boyfriend that I the other night, what Mallory asked me about. The moment she heard his voice, oh, she goes, "I don't like him." She was right. That Marissa, oh, he hated him. Still hates him. I was like, "Ma, like, it's been years." Like, what? But yeah, I mean, my mom, who I would go for reassurance, you know, just reassurance, you know. Still got my sister, my
You
sister.
what?
I still got my sister, sister, my sister is a very successful person, you know. She majored in theology and talented everywhere she goes. She walked out with a ton of friends. Everything she's ever aspired to do, she did. And you know, we're a bowl of characters. This family over here. But yeah, this thing with my mom right now is I don't know. I don't know. It's very hard, Jackie, to see your mom. Every time you see her, she looks worse and worse.
I know. I know. I hate that for you. I do. I really been praying for her so much because it's a tough thing, but you really do have to have, it takes so much inner strength. You have to fight it hard because it's hard to fight. It takes so much out of you. It really does. And it wears you down really bad. I watched it a lot in my life and it's really sad. And that's why I just, like I always comment to and say, what, get every story you can get everything you can get. Everything. Just like that dressing. I'm like, please, you guys get that dressing down. Because you're gonna want that someday.
This is what I
Somebody has to be able to make her dressing.
told my mom. I want this. This.
Oh wow.
Plans.
Oh my gosh.
For it. Isn't that beautiful?
Oh, it is. Look at this, babe. Look. Show Mr. Snotty. Look, babe. Oh.
The back of a hood.
Oh wow.
Right?
In the front, it says Elvis. Love it.
Oh,
I got the stretchy tank top, and it says Elvis across the tits. This. Yeah, I've always wanted it. Like, huh? I'm dying. Like, well, I don't want anything.
Yeah, I love Elvis. I do. I absolutely. We actually were. I have got to go pee really quick. I'm gonna be right back. Here comes Mr. Snotty.
okay.
Yeah, I can't hold it any longer.
Okay, stop it, Chihuahuas. Oh, I love that jacket. That was really super cool.
Yeah, you like Elvis?
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah. How you doing?
Doing okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, how about you?
I've seen better days.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's going on today?
Spent the day at the hospital.
Yeah, that's a drag.
I got the dog here.
Kind of a drag.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we started out the day on a low note, and hopefully we'll end up tomorrow on a higher note.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I hope so. Uh, Ira having a bit of a health issue, so we'll see if that gets better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope so. I sure hope so.
It seems
What
like
else? Uh, Sorry to get off track here, but tomorrow is the Super Bowl here in Phoenix, and the traffic is going to be a horror show.
so why don't you just stay in the house?
I think that's the plan.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think that is the plan. But if you're going to be out and about at all, it's going to be a disaster.
In Phoenix.
Well, if you're going to be out and about around anywhere between, I don't know, about 1 o'clock and about 7:30, 8:30 at night, it's going to be just a mess.
Who's doing the halftime show?
Who's doing the what?
Rihanna.
Oh,
Yeah.
Rihanna, I think.
Yeah, because Taylor Swift turns it down.
Oh, did she? I didn't. I only know because I saw her on the local news this morning. Yeah. So I'm assuming because it was this little plug. I don't know. She was holding up signs and saying, I'm saving my voice for the halftime show. So she wasn't talking. She was just holding up signs. So I assume that's who's playing. That's what it sounded like. I never know. Well, I used to. I quit watching football whenever
whenever the nonsense started.
Yeah, when they started
Back over to the Snot Rocket.
It's not
you can go to bed, baby, if you want to. Don't wait up for me. Yeah, you know who named me Snot Rocket was who was, oh my god. Oh shit. Queen Bee? I think it's Queen Bee.
So somebody else that's completely irrelevant. Why do these people? They're beneath you.
Well, no, I only knew because Queen Bee. Okay, yeah. When we were in Savannah, people were telling me in the chat, and I was like, "Well, I go, that's fine. I'll rock it. I don't care."
The trash. You won't just remember this. Only take criticism from people that are on your level or above. Okay, never beneath you ever.
Well, that's what I said. So I made all kinds of Snot Rocket stuff.
Yeah, I'll tell you. I don't take criticism from people that are below me ever. I never have.
Yeah, I don't even know her. I just because they kept saying
The person that
they were calling me that, and I go, "Oh, the one who the crackhead over here." I don't give a shit what they say about me. I don't care.
Well, if she was so tough, she'd do it. She'd send her fucking ass up to do it herself, right?
Well, that's what I'm wondering.
Well, apparently, Bill Horn Betty said she was in prison for being a drug mule.
They just told me recently, Jerry, didn't you tell me that
Loser.
that girl was just arrested recently?
Yes, for more shop.
Yeah, in Florida or something.
She's a loser. She's a loser.
Oh God, she totally is a loser.
She's they're all low lives.
Mm-hmm.
Look, don't all low lives stay together. You didn't know this?
Oh, I definitely noticed that.
Exactly. So don't put yourself in that category.
I just laugh because now I made shirts. I made all kinds of shit that says Snot Rocket. And then we also, oh yeah, Jerry, I got your email. You got your shirt today. We decided to call it Snot Today Satan. That's what we went with.
Not today, Satan. That's cute.
Yeah, Snot. Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, they are kindred. Yeah, serious. I don't know who Queen Bee is, but I just was like, okay, I don't care. I'll just take it as far as.
Always remember, don't promote these little channels. Don't promote the little channels.
Yeah. Oh, Cricket. Is Cricket? Who is that?
Cricket's cool. Cricket's cool.
Welcome, Cricket. I just never saw. I'm just trying to see. I can't.
Cricket comes into my.
I feel so. My eyes are so swollen. I know. I don't normally do like this.
Yeah.
I really got very caught up with this. I'm very sad.
Aw, I know about that lady, Ira.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know what? It unfortunately it's out of your control, but say a prayer for her. And
Yes.
if your subs say a prayer, I'll say a prayer for her as well. You know,
I'm here all the time, just quiet. Oh, really? Oh, that's awesome.
Aw.
Nick.
Yeah, Cricket's cool. See, Cricket, you heard me talking shit about you. I didn't even know you were here. See?
I got all nervous earlier because a marshmallow came in, and I keep hearing that that's Michelle. You know what? Actually, I do remember. You have chatted before. Now that I think about it, you have. Every once, yeah, you did before. We have heard nothing. No, you know what? You're absolutely right, Legs. I keep looking at my phone, and you're right. No news is good news. I just don't want that to happen to anybody by themselves. It hurts my heart to think that people are all alone in this world. And you know what she did, Molly? Her neighbor said today that without the neighbor knowing, Ira went and paid her rent for a year.
Wow.
I know. She's really, you can tell she's so sweet. The other day, Kimmy was saying something about wanting something to eat, and she was like, I'll send you DoorDash if you want. She's a sweetheart. She is. But you know what? She's really funny. Like, I totally can tell that, like, she has a good sense of humor. Like, she's always saying shit balls, and it makes me laugh so hard.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
it's funny.
I just feel like she has my kind of sense of humor. Isn't she though? She is. She's so sweet. I just feel like and sometimes you know what? Sometimes I'm bad like this. Like I always want a mom, and so I think sometimes I think that people want a daughter, and so I want to be their daughter. That's so dumb. But like my house girl in Philippines, I felt like she was my mom.
Hey, okay, I'm falling asleep on you, and I gotta walk this dog before I go to sleep.
Yeah, it's what time is it? Oh my god.
Yeah, it's 3 over here.
Oh
And
my gosh.
I still gotta go. I gotta be up to see my mom at 8. All right.
Okay. Well, tell your mom that she has a whole huge bunch
I
of people
told her
who are
today.
praying for her.
I
Yeah.
told her my stepdad and my mom said thank you. Oh my god, you don't even know how much my patrons have helped me out with everything that's been going on. Thank you. Thank you for the prayers. My mom literally said, you got to tell them thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Yeah, I think about her all the time. I always pray for her.
Thank you. And I appreciate that. Thank you, guys. I'll see you when I get back to Hershey. Bye.
Okay.
Have a good
Bye
night.
to everyone. God bless. I have a good night. Oh, yes, I'm always. Holy crap, it's 3 a.m. I know. It's only. Oh, yeah, I'm 1 o'clock too. So you're on my time zone somewhere. Oh, wait, 8 a.m. 1:08. Okay. Sorry, my eyes are all. She does have a good heart. I know she does. That's what I always think. Oh, you're in Arizona? I'm in Arizona too. Yeah, because actually Arizona has its own time zone. So you would have to be if you're on the. God, my eyes are so swollen tonight. Oh, yeah. You're 1 a.m. too. So how are you 1 a.m. if you're. No, actually, nobody's coming over for the game tomorrow. It's just us. Oh, New Mexico. Okay. Yeah, you're right then. Yeah, you do have that same. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've been getting up at 7:30 to stream, but nobody's coming over tomorrow. We're gonna oh, I'm definitely gonna sleep in. I slept in this morning too. You have some days off. Oh, good. Faith. I'm so glad to hear that. You need that. You need it. What? A tree fell on Jerry's house? Oh my God. Oh, I'm so sorry. I missed that. Oh my God. You can't even see? Oh, shit. Right. Yeah, and the whole world does participate in daylight savings except for Arizona. And yeah, there is that one spot. Yeah. Oh my God, Jerry. So did this just happen? I'm so sorry I missed that, you guys. Oh my gosh. So you, Yeah, that's exactly right, Faith. You're absolutely right. Make sure you have. Oh my gosh, did you feel it though? I'm trying to understand. Holy shit. Oh my gosh, that is scary. Yeah, I keep checking, and she said, that is so scary. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. So you don't know if it went through or not? Let's just pray it didn't. That is scary. But you're not alone, right? Because that would really, if I was alone, it would freak me out really bad. Right. If everybody's okay, then that's what matters. Right. Right. Oh my gosh. You too, Cricket. Thanks for coming in. Good night. I'm glad you're here. And I do remember chatting with you before. I do, actually. Because you said you don't chat much. Right. That's what matters if everybody's okay. And if you're not by yourself. Hearing a loud noise like that by myself, I am never afraid by myself, but that would freak me out bad if I was alone. Of course, you don't want to have damage, and hopefully, you don't have too much. Good night, Nikki. Thanks for coming in. I was in your chat the other day, but you guys were having a really good conversation, so I just didn't say anything. Right, be prepared for sure. Yeah, I kept thinking I'm gonna say hi, and I was like, no, I better not, because they like have a good chat going on, and I don't want to mess with it. I pop in as much as I can when I see you on. I jump in. And thanks for coming in. And everyone, pray for Ira, please. It scares me so much. Right? I just listen. You have a very soothing voice too, Nikki. You do, and you have You have a good chat with your people. You do. It's nice. Sometimes I feel like I'm interrupting, though. I don't know. I know, right? I will from now on. I will. Oh, let me read this. Thanks again for the wonderful chat. All you ladies are such good people. We'll be watching for updates and continue to pray. I think Molly needs prayer. I think so too. I actually do. I think she does, and I think that her mother definitely does, and your husband does. Yep, I think everybody does, but for sure. Thank you so much, Lades, for being here. I appreciate you. She does. I hope so. I hope that did happen, Lades. Because it's tough to do that. We all know. It is tough. It's a hard thing to go through. And it's really hard when you don't even realize, because once it happens, and then yikes. I'm pulling out Jackie from the bushes. Oh. Oh yes. Oh my gosh. Ira is definitely on my mind, in my heart. And there is a lot of ugliness, but there's also a lot of good too. There is a lot of good. Right. Anything, to think that it makes me feel so good that her neighbor told me how much we all mean to her. How that made me feel so good. I mean, it seriously hurts my heart so bad that she's by herself, that she doesn't have family. But she does have a family and she knows it. And I'm so happy she knows that. I'm going to smoke too. That's a good feeling to know that she feels that from us. It makes me feel really good. We all got to pray that Jerry's house is going to stand up and not have anything happen there. I think this may be what is happening here. How strange that Molly just showed up. Right? I was totally surprised that she showed up. You couldn't see anything. Yeah, I definitely think Molly needs some prayers for sure. I've been praying for them a lot. Yes, me too. Right. Yep, legs. That is so crazy. So it's the word is getting out that this is a comforting channel. Oh, I'm so glad that it is. I'm so happy about that. I can't even tell you. Yeah, definitely wait, Jerry. Who is that? Legs. What do you mean? Who is not with the? Oh my God, legs. Oh no, no rain that I can see in the. Okay, good. That is for sure good. That's a very good sign that maybe it didn't get through. Yeah, stuff, especially if stuff is falling over, you don't want to go out there in it. Yeah, I think so. I think that is a good sign. Oh, of course we care. I'm sorry I missed it earlier. Yeah, I don't really watch them. They're not my cup of tea either, actually. And honestly, I did watch after all that stuff with the at the hospital. I was watching Mallory because I never had watched her really too much, but something that is really big for me. It just is it's a personal thing for me. I cannot handle GD. I can't. It hurts me. Um, and I notice she says GD a lot. That is something I just can't listen to because it hurts my heart. Yeah, I wasn't. I didn't care for the St. Jude thing at all. That is my favorite place, actually. That is the one place. To me, it's like the most trusted, well-respected organization because nobody gets a bill. Yeah, you did have a baby with Kent. You sure did. Yeah, I didn't care for that at all. Mm-mm. That I don't support very many organizations, but I absolutely love that place. I always have. It is. It's sacred. I think it is. Me too. I will always donate to St. Jude's. Always. That is the one thing I love about you, oh my Lanta. What do you mean, Frazzle? Oh, you had your feelings hurt? I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't care for that one bit. When you say, oh, my Lanta. I know. My son got me started on that. Yeah, me, that's always, yeah, I can't handle GD. That's my one. I can't. I have a foul mouth. I know I don't always talk the way I should, but GD is not my thing at all. I literally feel like somebody has hurt me if I hear that. Yeah, I do. I cringe at that. Yeah, I think it's not okay to do it. I was not. Yeah, me too. I can't hear it. Me too. I just feel like everybody I know knows that about me. There are people that will say it, but that won't say it in front of me because they know I just can't. Yeah, Oh my, that's exactly right, Jerry. Me too. Like, oh Lord, please forgive him because, and the way it just flies out of people's mouth, I go, oh God. Oh, are you? See, I love that, Faith. That is so sweet. You know, I have certain ones that are very, very popular that I do not like, and I don't ever say it because it causes all kinds of ruckus. People get very upset with me. Yeah, right. See, for doing their job, legs, that was really upsetting to me because when you're on private property, that you don't have any right to be there. My cousin said it in my house, and I told him to never say that in my house again, and he's never come back, and that's fine. Right. That's the right. I guess I know people who just refuse. They won't say it around me because I've told them I can't. I'm not listening to that. I don't want. Don't say it in my home. I don't want to hear that. You know, I do. Another one that I never. It wasn't until like about probably 4 years ago or so. Um, my son and his wife, their neighbor, their son was born with these. I don't even know what it is, but these problems with his legs, and he has had to have several surgeries. And the only place that he can have these surgeries done is in Salt Lake City. And every time they have to go, like he's had a lot of surgeries. Every time they go, Ronald McDonald House pays for everything, for their hotels, their flights, everything. And I was so impressed with that that now I feel very comfortable to give to Ronald McDonald House because so many of these things you just clearly don't hear of them actually doing anything other than they have some really high paid executives in their organization. Shriners, yep, that's another good one. You're right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they have to be off limits. They have to. And you know, and not only that, just right, isn't that an awesome story? I love hearing stories like that. I do. Right. You know, that's so true. I tend to really, I usually like to just help like a particular person. We try to find somebody that we can actually really change their life, you know, catch them up on their bills and fix their car, you know, get them really actually rolling somewhere. So many organizations that you give to, they don't, I just can't see where they're actually helping anybody. And that's fine. I'm not trying to stop anything, but I love whenever I actually see it working, doing something. Oh my gosh. Okay, Faith, I wasn't sure if I was allowed to say anything because that is, you do some beautiful stuff. Oh my God. Right, Jared. Yeah, yeah, I actually even commented on that because I was not. Oh my gosh. Faith does some beautiful work. Oh my God. Yeah, I don't really care. I don't want to hear from, I don't want to hear. That was very disturbing to me. And when I heard her saying profile and stuff, and I was like, you know, see, that's the stuff I can't handle. That when you act like, you know, those are your life choices, your preferences, and I'm not trying to stop anybody from doing anything that they want to do, whatever makes them happy. But none of that has anything to do with any. To me, it doesn't have anything to do with it at all. And you really, it's really not okay to bring that up to make it be a thing for um God, what am I even trying to say? Just that is not, that had nothing to do with it. Your gender, your sexuality, not that has nothing to do with anything. And I just don't want to hear shit like that. I don't. You know, what you did was not okay. That's what really matters. Right. Right. In Memphis, yeah. Oh, really? You did? Yeah, I can't handle, I don't like that stuff. I just don't. Can I show Faith? Oh, God. Okay, I did hear from Gloria. She said she stopped for a minute to walk around. Oh my God, I'm so worried about her being tired and driving. She's an hour and a half away. She says, thanks again to all of us for the prayers and for caring. And she will message as soon as she gets there. See, I did not want to, I was nervous to send anything. Like, I didn't want to write her back or anything because I was afraid that I didn't want to distract her while she's driving. Because it's so beautiful, Faith. The stuff that Faith has made is so pretty, you guys. I know, isn't that sweet? Like I said, like I've been wanting to text her or something, but I'm like, I don't want to distract her. I know I mean, I won't look at my phone when I'm driving. I don't care. But I always get nervous. I don't want to make that happen for somebody. I know, isn't that so sweet? Yeah, she said earlier, like she told me, she said no matter what, she's in for this is going to be a long road and I'm going to be here for her. I'm going to find out the hospital name from Gloria, and tomorrow I'm going to send flowers from her Snotty family, and I'm going to look into going there to see her. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I will do that. Like, yeah, I can do that. If I push a thing that it'll read the thing from me in my car, but I won't myself pick up my phone. I won't. Yeah, I won't pick up my phone, look at it. I'm not going to do that. Right. I just don't, I want to make sure because I don't, what if somebody doesn't do that and I don't want to. You guys look at this beautiful stuff that Faith made. That is so cute. Okay, now wait till you see this one. Look at this. Look at that work. Oh my gosh, it is gorgeous. Isn't that beautiful? Mm-hmm. Very talented. It is beautiful. I know. I love the bobbies. I know. See, I know. I know. Babies, babies. That is absolute. I love that. Faith, seriously, that is so pretty. Very talented. Yes, you have a new one coming, Legs. Oh my God. That is beautiful. Very lucky person that you made that for. Mm-hmm. Oh, they won't? Oh, that's right. You know what? What's her name just told us that. Right, Jerry? All of it. It's just, and it's just gorgeous. Frazzled, you're right. Molly just told us that she had to bring home all those flowers. Look at this little, oh, look at this pacifier thing. So cute. I can't stand it. Oh, I love babies to death. Faith, you did not. Oh my gosh. Faith. Oh my God. Faith, you do not need to do that. Oh my gosh. That is a lot. Wow. I know I get really. Oh, I think I do crafts. I'm not even going to act like I do after this. Such beautiful stuff. You are, Faith, you are a really wonderful person. You're very sweet. You know, I think everybody here is very good-hearted, and I really appreciate that so much. You are a bright light, Faith. You are very much so. Jerry's absolutely right. Well, we love you. We do. If I can't send flowers, what can I send? I have to send some kind of message to her. I mean, I think I'm so happy to hear that she did give my information to her neighbor to contact me. I'm so happy about that. Oh my gosh, Jerry, you're right. You are right. And I don't know. Top Hats has gone through a lot in his life. A lot. From all of us. Oh, you're too sweet. No, Top Hats is so, he is a very caring person, and he has gone through some crazy stuff in his life. He really has. Really bad. And I definitely, I talked to him all day. We watch those eagles constantly, and we both text each other like they've left these eggs alone for how long? Top Hats is like, I'm way too invested. I cannot have this. They need to get back to that nest. We have those eagles on all the TVs, everything in the house all day. I'm so glad. I am so glad that we have this. And it makes me so happy that Ira has felt it from here. Oh, yeah, I'll ask her. I should just ask Gloria what I can do for her, right? And Cindy Workman is always, her and I text about Ira. We talked on the phone for a long time. We've been concerned about Ira before she came back. And oh, I missed something. I know, I crochet. I love to crochet, but my arthritis, I can't. My hand hurt. My hand hurts so bad now. I can't do it. I never did anything quite like Faith. That's for sure. I think I will. I'll just ask Gloria what I can do to help her, because she's got the monkey and Theo and okay. Yeah, there you go. Oh, that's a good idea. That was so sweet of her. She said, I understand now what Ira's been telling me about her family on here. It feels so good. I kind of damaged me for a little bit, and I said, after this, she ain't gonna run the first night. Oh my, you know what, Faith, you're so right. You're so right. I'm telling you, I am definitely always been a giver myself, big time. And I went through a period of time where I completely lost my faith, and I did the same thing. And thank God Legs said it just exactly right too. When she's said one night that she said, I've left God before, but he's never left me. And I did do that. I went through a really bad stage where I was angry at him, and I said, no, I'm not. And thank God I got my faith back. But you're right, Faith, that is so true. There's so many times. And you think, it's just one or two people that I never understood when people really truly want to hurt you. It blows my mind, because I do not want to hurt anybody. And you have to understand, it's not you, it's them. And I'm so glad for you to say that no, you don't get to change who I am. That's Very good. Yeah, that is a great idea, Frazzled. I totally do I have a hard time. I do. Oh, oh, that's so sweet, Frazzled. Oh my God. I do have your email. I do. Oh my gosh. I don't understand why they're going to wait for that to get big. Why? Why? That's the kind of shit that drives me insane. Why? He did hear it, Frazzle. You know, Frazzle had a wonderful marriage. Her husband adored her. You're absolutely, yep, agree 100%. Johalicious. I'm probably saying it wrong again, but yeah, 100%. Because you know what you have to think is, I know that people have hurt my feelings really bad, and they don't even think a thing about it. Yeah, I'm gonna ask Gloria. But you're right. I should make sure that Gloria has the gas money for. She's driving that. That would be another good thing if I could get her some gas or something. Help her. I know, Legs. I think about you all the time with that too. I don't understand it either. It doesn't seem right at all. It doesn't. And that's really sad for him to live in that kind of pain and that fear. Look what can happen. I mean, that's not something to fool with. God, I don't understand it. I will, Faith. I will. I get so caught up in everything when I have a chance. When I don't have Jack, I'm scrubbing my house and trying to get everything caught up around here. And you know what? She feels us. She can feel our love. I think she feels it. And I'm so grateful for that because it is very real. It's very true. Right. Yeah, legs. I know. But it gets really tough. I know. And my eyes are so tired, and especially after crying, my eyes get really. Oh, Jovilicious. Okay. I used to stay up late, but I can't anymore because I have to get up and take care of that boy. So I go to sleep these days. Yeah, I can't stay up. Grandbabies for sure. That is the best thing ever. Bon Jovi. Oh, okay, okay. Now, oh, I see now what you're saying. Okay. All right. Yes. You know what is so funny? The minute I lay down, I take my phone, I get my iced tea because I want to. As soon as I wake up, in the night I wake up and I want to have iced tea, so I just bring it to next to bed with me. And no matter what, I always think I'm going to watch something, and I don't watch even 1 minute of it because I just fall asleep immediately. Like the second I lay down, I fall asleep. Everybody says my kids, everybody is like, how are you already asleep? Like you seriously just spoke to me, and I'm out immediately. Oh yeah, that's a great idea. Yeah, I know. I really have to go to bed too. My eyes are burning. Yeah, you guys should have a. There should be a night owl. That's a good idea, really. You know, for many years I did not sleep. Actually, when I was my first marriage, I was a nervous wreck. There was always some kind of upheaval in our life, always. But now I seriously just sleep. Oh, I'm sorry. Nope, that's exactly right, Frazzled. I think we will be. Yeah, I was always good to stay up late, but now that I'm used to getting up every day with Jack, I go to sleep early. No, I'm definitely not doing, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that's why I didn't sleep before, because of nothing but utter shenanigans going on in my life then. Now I don't have shenanigans, so I sleep. But I am going to get off here. It's been a long, it's been a lot. I'm going to go to sleep, and I'm going to let you guys know. I'll look and see if anything new has come up right now. Okay, yeah, there's nothing new right now. But I will let you know. Of course I will. And thank you guys so much. Thank you for everything. I love you. I can't tell you how much. Oh, well, I hope Joby-licious. I think I got it right. I will, absolutely. I will. Good night, you guys. I love you. Thank you so, so much.